And here we are, ready for a new playthrough. Well, new-ish. This isn't exactly a new game by any stretch of the imagination, but it's new in the sense that I haven't played it on stream yet. Hello, welcome to the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. We're back here. It's been like over a year since I last booted up the Insane Trilogy. As I've been doing with a lot of different game series on stream, and gradually replaying through some of various series of games like Mario and whatnot, and Crash Bandicoot is one of those series. I've already done playthroughs of Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2 through the Insane Trilogy here. Those streams are up on my VODs channel still. There's like an Insane Trilogy playlist that only consists of 4 streams because these games are kind of short. But yeah, I like these games and I wanted to replay them, and I thought it'd be a lot more fun to do that on stream. I mean, the reason why I wanted to play through the Insane Trilogy again was because I specifically wanted to replay Crash 4. And I thought, well, if I better replay the Insane Trilogy first. And that was like well over a year ago where I felt like playing Crash 4, so I've been holding off on playing it for quite a while at this point. So yeah, it's kind of like a weird, unique problem when it comes to streaming games, because there are some games I want to play, but then I'm like, but I also kind of want to stream it at some point, so I should probably hold off on playing it. And then it ends up being like ages and ages before I end up getting to it. So it's a weird problem, but yeah, it's not the worst problem in the world. Just more games to play, I guess. But yeah, hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can see everything and everything is working okay. I'm feeling a little bit sneezy. I feel like I might have a sneeze coming on. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. I have played each... This is not my first time playing through this game. If it was, I would be using the first playthrough tag on the stream. I have played each of these games at least a couple times. I've gotten the Platinum Trophy on all of these, I know that much. And yeah, so I'm not like an expert. I never played the original PS1 games, just so that's clear. And maybe I should, I don't know. But yeah, I've played through all the games on the Insane Trilogy at least twice, to 100%, or 120%, however high it tends to go, I don't know. And yeah, but it has been a very long time. I haven't played these. I mean, I played Crash 1 and 2 somewhat recently because I streamed them, but Crash 3, the game that we're playing today, or Crash Warped, whatever you want to call it, I haven't played in a very long time, and these games aren't really all that fresh in my mind, and I don't know them that well to begin with. I know bits and pieces. I'm probably going to remember more stuff as we go. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing some more Crash Bandicoot, and I felt like playing something simple. Crash Bandicoot games aren't really all that complex or crazy.
It's Crash Bandicoot!
Okay, the game is a little bit loud. So yeah, we're playing Crash Bandicoot Warped. Which is just Crash Bandicoot 3 as part of the Insane Trilogy. Yeah, so I just wanted to play something relatively simple, you know? I don't know. I finished playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which isn't exactly like a super complex game, but it's very wordy, and, you know, it's an RPG, so there's, you know, numbers, all sorts of stuff going on. And yeah, I wanted to play something that's like a relatively simpler 3D platformer, because I do love me some platformers, and I do love me some collectibles, which Crash Bandicoot has in abundance. I do like 100%ing games as well, so I intend to 100% this game. Not that it'll be that crazy difficult. Well, it might be difficult, but it won't take too terribly long. Because these games are kind of built to be 100%ed, if you ask me. I feel like most collectathon platformers are like that as well. But considering this is Crash 3, I don't remember it as well. I have a feeling that this game might be slightly longer than the first two, I'm not sure. That's just kind of the impression I get, it's kind of the vibe I get. Like, the Crash 1 and 2 only took 2 streams each, I think. Just, like, two streams for Crash 1, 2 streams for Crash 2. I feel like this game might take me like 3 at least 3 streams. So yeah, we're gonna hop to it. Let's start a new game. Starting a new game, disable autosave. Yeah, let's overwrite the save, why not? Okay, cool. Yeah, we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna play a nice simple game of Crash Bandicoot. This is the time travel one. I feel like it usually takes a bit longer for a series to get into the time travel one. Oh, Crash has got a yo-yo. It's got the polar bear.
Uka Uka is free? No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come.
It'd be really easy to just make your own Aku Aku, I think, because he's just like a plank of wood with some stuff on it. Also, does this game not have subtitles, or are they just turned off? It feels kind of weird.
You have failed me twice. Great Uka Uka. It was that infernal bandicoot.
From deep inside my temple prison, I sent you.
He looks cool. The animation is really fluid in this game, I forgot. Also, there appears to be a bot in the chat. Hold on, I'm gonna just get rid of that. If you're not a bot, I'm sorry, but it seems like you are.
I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks.
And failed. But since your fumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable.
Yeah, the animation in this game is quite fluid, more than I remember, mainly because Crash 4 exists and the animation is even more fluid in that, so it kind of overshadowed this game in my mind a little bit. Oh yeah, this guy. I forgot his name.
Many eons, my evil twin brother, Uka Uka, has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again.
What a cool voice.
He must be stopped.
Aku Aku should do audiobooks.
Children.
And now we're in a time machine.
Uka and Cortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do. To open the time portal.
These games really just throw you into it.
Then jump into the portal. Good luck.
Away. The Time Twister. Okay, here we are. I'm going to save my game, so I'm curious what my other save files are. Apparently, okay, I only have one save file. Interesting, alright. Apparently I got 108%. Is that the highest? I'm unsure. Yeah, so here we are. We are in the game. I might have to adjust the volume a little bit more. Well, actually, I'll lower it down a little bit. And then once we get into a natural level, it'll be easier for me to judge if the game is a bit too loud or not. So yeah, this is our new hub world. I'm not going to pretend like I know these games all that well. Again, I've played this game maybe like once or twice, so... Hold on, I'm paranoid. I'm going to refresh my capture. Sorry, I was just checking something. Anyway. Can we chat with you? Interact? Do you want her to join on your adventure? No? I would prefer to just play as Crash most of the time. Actually, this game does have levels that make you play as her, so there's that. Yeah, does this game not have subtitles? It does not. That's kind of weird. Huh, alright then. I mean, it's not like this game has a ton of dialogue anyway, but... Anyway, I guess I'll just hop right into it since that's clearly what the game wants. Oh yeah, this game has, like, unlockable power-ups and stuff, like double jumps and whatnot.
Crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look! I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Sweet, thank you. So yeah, this is the time travel Crash Bandicoot game, which basically is just an excuse to have a bunch of interesting locations to explore, really. Trying to like judge the volume. How about I kill an enemy? That's usually pretty loud. That would be a good way to like test to see how loud it gets. Okay, I'll turn it down by like an extra little notch. That should do. I'll keep an eye on it. If the game ever gets too loud, hopefully someone lets me know. Man, look at the lighting in this place. It's very like bright. It's almost like I want to put on some sunglasses. So yeah, this is a Crash Bandicoot game. I don't really need to explain what's going on here. You run through a bunch of linear levels. You break boxes. If you break all the boxes in the level, then you get a gem, I think? Yeah, gem. Whoop. We also need to get the crystal at the end, which is just at the end, so we just gotta do that. And then there's all sorts of secrets and hidden little doodly dads as we go, and we gotta keep an eye out for all them doodads, because I want to get all the doodads. And then also, I think we have to do the time trials in order to properly 100% the game. In the first two games, the time trials were completely optional, but in this one you have to do them, I think. I don't think you have to get like the best time, but you gotta get like a decent time. I probably won't worry about that until later, though. I don't want to replay stages too much. Well, hi there, Snap Pigeon. Hello to you. How you doing? When someone plays a Crash Bandicoot game, is that what we would call crashing out, or is that a different thing? I'm only slightly joking. I'm good. I want to play more Wonder, but I got stuff to do. I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying Wonder, though. That's nice to hear, because I enjoy it a lot as well. It is just a very good game. But yeah, have you gotten too far in Wonder yet? It's not that long a game, I guess, unless you're going for 100%, which I'd recommend, because it's not like getting 100% in that game is not that frustrating. But then again, I know not everyone wants to, so. Okay, there's the first gem, first crystal, and that's the level. That was pretty quick. Again, these games aren't even that long. But there is also the time trial relics, but I'm gonna worry about those later on. I think in order to get like the true final boss and the final ending and whatnot, you have to do the time trials on each of the levels and get at least the gold time, I think, or at least maybe you don't have to get a specific time. I think you just have to get any of the relics, whether bronze, silver, gold. I don't think you have to get any specific time. Just get a relic for doing time trials on each level. I think. I don't know for sure. I don't exactly remember, but I know you have to. I remember because it really confused me when I first played this game and I didn't know why I wasn't getting the true ending or whatever. Oh god! I didn't see him there. Okay, so we've got an underwater level. I feel like it's very likely that crates are going to be hidden like behind walls and stuff. Yeah, so I'm playing this game on my PS5, by the way, as I tend to do for a lot of games. This is a PS4 game, though. It's like on my PS4, on my PS5, but it's the PS4 version. There is no PS5 version, which is a shame. They made a PS5 version of Crash 4, which was a PS4 game originally, and they just made a PS5 version, which is cool. It's a shame because, I have the stream set to 30 FPS today, and that's because I tend to set the frame rate of the stream to whatever game I'm playing, because this game is at 30 FPS, it's not at 60. And I wholly think it could be at 60, but it's one of those things where, you know, it was on the PS4, so it was 30 on the PS4. But they never did any sort of patch or anything like that to make it run at 60 when it's being on the PS5. Which sucks. It's kind of a shame. I really wish it did, because they could do it. They could, but I guess, you know, they're just not. They're not down for that. I don't really know, because this was made by Vicarious Visions, right? I don't really know what they're up to these days. Also, Activision, maybe they're just not interested in giving this game like a little patch. Yeah, big shame. They didn't do that for the Spyro remakes either. I was hoping they'd do that. Oh. I don't really mind. This game looks fine at 30. I don't really mind too much, but I would appreciate it to just be there, you know. Would it kill them? But yeah, so I have the stream set to 30 for that reason. I think it's good to set my stream's frame rate to whatever game I'm playing. Usually it's 60, but you know. It's just one thing that I heard is that if the stream is set to a lower frame rate, then it's easier for people to watch who maybe don't have the best internet or something like that, and they'll get less buffering or slowdown or something like that. I don't know, that was just something I heard once, and I'm like, that makes logical sense to me, I suppose. So, you know, and if the game's at 30 anyway, then it's really not going to matter. The only thing that really impacts is, like, my PNG tuber will be moving at a different frame rate, I suppose, but how much does that really matter? I'm unlikely to even really notice the difference. I would, because I have, like, a bit of an eye for it, but, you know. Anyway, we got our first little animal riding level, where they make you play as Coco for some reason. Even though we all know that Crash is very much capable of riding on animals. The game still might be a little bit loud. I'm probably going to lower it down a smidge. Oh, I just missed some crates. Hold on, I'm restarting the level for that. Oh, does this game not have a restart button on the beginning of levels? You have to quit out if you want to redo them? That might be a bit annoying. For the perfectionist in me. Yeah, I'm gonna lower the game's volume a little bit. Seems like it's probably a little bit loud. Yeah, this game, I guess, doesn't have like a restart. That's a little bit frustrating. Oh well. I'm used to playing Sonic games where if okay. I guess I can just allow myself to fall off if I miss something, but then I lose a life. Yeah, I'm used to Sonic games where if I make the slightest of errors, then I have the option to just quickly restart, and I do that a lot. Yeah, what a chill game this is, though. I'm looking forward to playing Crash Bandicoot 4 again, because Crash Bandicoot 4 was one of the first games I ever streamed a playthrough of. It wasn't the first. I think the first was my Kingdom Hearts 1 level 1 challenge that I did. That was like my first playthrough I ever streamed. I'd streamed other like light single streams of other games before that, I think, but that was the first like playthrough that I actually properly did and finished. And I think Crash 4 may have been either the second or third. Because I think I streamed Sonic Colors was also a very early game that I streamed a playthrough of. I don't remember if that was the second or the third one though. It's on my list. I have a list on my Twitch channel of all the games that I've finished on stream since the start. And yeah, so I could just look at that. I just missed those crates, bro. Okay, I got it. Actually, no, I'll instead of starting the level over again, I'll just fall off. I don't think there's really any penalty for dying aside from losing a life, so... Oh yeah, I forgot that I can run fast. Oh well, I'm at the end now. There we go! Super easy so far. Oh. I do have a bit of a pet peeve about this game. It is like the most like pettiest of peeves though. I'm not the biggest fan of Coco, who I'm playing as right now. I'm not the biggest fan of her for one really petty reason, and it stems from this game where so these games have these levels where you occasionally switch to Coco, like now. You can play as her in any level you want in this version of the game if you want, but there are levels where you're forced to play as her, usually for like vehicle stuff. But there's one kind of level where you're basically, they're like jet ski levels where you're on like a jet ski and you have to play as her. And the reason why I tend to not like Coco very much is because if you ever hit a bomb or one of like the mines in that level, before it, you know, fades to black and restarts you, she kind of like stares at the screen or at the camera with like this angry expression, like this "how could you let this happen" kind of expression. And that like irks me so much because it's like, let's see you do better. It's just really annoys me for some reason when she like stares at me like, you did this. And it's like, yeah, I guess I did, but like, shut up. It's a really petty reason for not liking a character. And it's not like I actually hate her or anything. It's mainly just, you know, I know I'm being silly, but she annoys me ever so slightly because she's got some tood, and I don't appreciate her attitude. At least when it's, you know, directed at me, that's when I have a problem with it. Yeah, again, super petty reason for not liking a character. Okay, Boneyard. I think this is a prehistoric type level.
Uka Uka and Cortex want Tiny get crystals and bring them to big Colosseum in Rome. Crash! Leave them for Tiny, or Crash get crushed!
I didn't really get a word of that, anyway. I was under the impression that this game would be more structured in the sense that it would, like, have, like, one same type of level for each batch of levels, because the levels are all batched into groups of 5. But they jump around different time periods between each of them, instead of just sticking to one. Like, because that's how most games do it, right? That's how, like, a Mario game would do it. And they do, you know, repeat level themes, like this isn't the only prehistoric themed level in this game. Oh yeah, this game has like bullcrap hidden exits, doesn't it, where there's like absolutely no indication of it. I mean, there probably is, but it's very subtle. I'm pretty sure there's one secret exit in this game where you have to allow one of these pterodactyls to carry you away. But, like, it's one specific one. Most of the time when a pterodactyl carries you away, it kills you. But there's one where it just doesn't, and you have to just kind of figure that out. I don't know if the game offers up any sort of hint that alludes to that, or if you really just have to... just, like, good luck, figure it out. Anywho. Gotta get damn Wumpa fruits. Oh! I thought there was a guy in there. Oh right, here's the first colored gem platform, so it's impossible for us to 100% this level right now because we don't have the colored gems. Forgot about those. I don't remember where any of the colored gems are. So, yeah. I think out of the 3 Crash games, this is the one that I know the least. But that could just be because I haven't streamed it like the first 2. So yeah, I don't really know where all the secrets are. I remember where some of them are. Like, I know of some secrets. I don't know exactly where they are, though, so... If I get stuck, I may just have to look stuff up, because this game is just really cryptic about it, from what I remember. You can do a body slam, right? Yeah, this is the game that introduces like a bunch of upgrades and power-ups as you go through the game. So you can do so the game starts you with everything that you could do in Crash 2. I still think the game might be a little bit loud. I'm gonna just adjust it a smidgen more. Like, this game starts you off with all the stuff you can do in Crash 2, like sliding and slide jumping. But then you also get unlockable power-ups after each boss, I think, like double jumps and super spins and all manner of game-breaking nonsense. Oh god, I messed that up. Wait, I can fix it. Yeah, there we go. There's like an exploit in this game that I found when I first played them. I picked up on this exploit really quickly. I think I pointed it out back in Crash 2 as well, most likely. But this game has this this exploit where you can essentially... Oh crap! Oh no, those are nitros. I saw Crate, I walked into it, that was stupid. Yeah, so this game has this thing where like you can jump, and then you can do a slide jump, which is slightly higher and farther. If you press the spin attack button as you're jumping while doing a slide jump, you'll go even higher. So like this is like a regular slide jump. And then like the spinning slide jump is even higher. This is not an actual move in the game as far as I'm aware, it's just a little like exploit also, and you know you can exploit it to go up even higher than you're supposed to make certain jumps a lot easier. And yeah, I don't think this is an intended maneuver because it doesn't feel like it. But then again, on the other hand, it's incredibly easy to do. You just literally just hold R1 to slide and then press jump and attack at the exact same time, and then it does it. It's like really easy to do. So I typically don't like using exploits, but you never know. For the like in the chance that I miss a box or something and I need to jump higher to get it, then it's really good for that sort of thing. Man, the water looks really good. Look at that ray tracing. It's probably not ray tracing. I barely even know what ray tracing is. I just know it has something to do with really good reflections. Oh my god, why do I do bad? I wonder which one of these pterodactyls is supposed to carry me off. Is it that log that doesn't have anything on it? Hold on. Because I know there's a secret involving... I don't know if it's this level or one of the later prehistoric themed levels. No, it's nothing to do with that log, it's just in the way. Go do a jump there. Don't go into the nitro. Oh, blop. Don't know why I said that. Yeah, it feels like it was ages since I played Crash 2 on stream. It was over a year ago, which feels crazy because it doesn't feel like that long. But yeah, I'll have to look up the exact date because I don't remember exactly. I remember that I was playing it like shortly after I got an autism diagnosis, because I remember talking about it while I was playing Crash Bandicoot. It's easy for me to remember certain events based on what game I was playing at the time. Is that a thing with anyone else? Like, I have an incredibly good memory when a game is involved. Even if the memory that I'm trying to recall has nothing to do with the game, it just happens to be what I was playing at the time. Okay, that's all the crates. I wonder what the coloured gem path goes then, because apparently all the crates in this level are on the main path. Oh, there's just an extra gem here for the coloured gem, right? So we'll be getting that soon enough. Okay, was that level 4 or level 3? That was level 4. Okay, level 5. Yeah, I think it's just the boss level, right? Making waves. Oh, is this the first jet ski level? I can, if there's one of those mines in here, I can show you the thing that annoys me. In my defense, the controls on these levels are pretty difficult. Yeah, so you go on these bombs. Like, look. Like, God, why is she so angry? Ugh. It's just slightly annoying is all. Like, you're the one who's, like, driving it, technically, so... I mean, I'm in control, but... She breaks the fourth wall just to give me the angry stare. I do remember that there's one level that's a jet ski level in particular that's like a nightmare. Holy crap! Is there no brake on this? I don't think there is a brake. I think you just have to stop pressing the accelerator. Okay. I said that weird. Accelerator. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty chill from playing this game. Doesn't really require a ton of brain activity, at least not for the time being. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. Oh my god, he just smacked me. Yeah, I don't think there's a brake button, so... I just have to slow down. I'm just now noticing that there's an arrow at the top of the screen telling you where to go, as if this wasn't an incredibly linear level. Maybe some of the later jet ski levels are a bit more open and confusing. Oh, that was close. It's kind of hard for me to perceive the depth there. So far, so good. How many crates are in this level? Okay, almost have all of them. So far, I've been just like flying through it. I mean, I knew these games were short, but I mean, we're only up to the end of the first world, so. But you know, still. Holy crap! I didn't think those bombs were moving. Give me the angry stare. So, yeah, so there's no way to brake or reverse or anything. Oh my god! Oh! Oh, you can kill them and get life from it. Nice. So, in unrelated news, because it's on my mind, I think I mentioned it in my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stream that I did last week, I think, where I mentioned that I was nervous, as I tend to be. It's not shocking, but I was nervous because I had to go to the dentist to get a filling done, which I don't think I had ever gotten before. I might have gotten a little one when I was really little, but I don't really remember, so I'm not too sure. But this is my first time getting like a filling. When I'm at an old enough age to actually remember it. And I was really nervous, because I'm usually nervous going to the dentist anyway, but yeah, getting a filling done was kind of nerve-wracking, and I did get it done. I had it done on Monday, and it went very well. I told my dentist is super nice though. She was incredibly friendly about it. I told her that I was nervous. She's like, yeah, we get lots of people are nervous all the time, so it's okay. And so I was just like, in situations like that where I'm nervous about something, I often find that just being as honest as possible is a good way to go about it. Just to be incredibly transparent about how I'm feeling and why I'm nervous. And she reassured me. She reassured me very well. Sorry, I'm gonna have some water. Yeah, she reassured me about the whole thing. She, covered each of my questions. She made me feel very good about it. And it ended up being really quick. Also, they injected me with this stuff that made it so I couldn't feel anything, so... but yeah, I can definitely feel the filling in my tooth now. And it's, I don't know, it's just very noticeable. Ew. Well, I don't feel comfortable biting into anything with my filling. I know it's probably fine, but it feels like it'll break. if I do that. Why was he chained to those columns? Isn't he isn't he part of, like, Cortex's little crew? He was the one who was antagonizing me in between the levels, so why was he chained to the column? Whatever, I'll just kick him. What is he anyway? Is he a tiger? A lion? I mean, these are all lions, so... He's got shoes, I'm just noticing. He's got, like, the same shoes that Crash does, actually. No, they're not exactly the same, they're just kind of similar. It's very different from the rest of his outfit. I was wondering if Cortex was following me around. Like with his head, like he's moving his head to look at me. I don't know. Oh cool, we get our first upgrade. And they're throwing stuff at him. What are they throwing? Those... they just look like red spheres. Are they apples or tomatoes? Oh cool, you can like jump on him. That's cool. You know, let's grab a thing. What's this? Supercharged body slam. For a more powerful belly flop, press the jump button to jump and then press circle at the top of the jump. So it's just a more powerful slam attack. I wonder what use that serves. Maybe it gets rid of more crates with a shockwave.
Well done, children. By defeating Tiny, you have unlocked the gate to the next time travel area. Go back to the center of this time twister and save your progress if you wish. From there, you will see that the gate to the second time travel area is now open.
He reminded me to save. I'm good, I'm good. I always remember to save. Back when I was younger, I was even more paranoid and would often save twice in a row just to be sure. Mainly because I had this one friend who did that once. We were playing the game My Sins, if anyone's familiar with that. And she was like, let's save. And then she was like, I'm going to save again just in case. And I was like, oh, is that a thing that people do? I guess I better do that. And then for a long time, I just kept on saving twice all the time. I don't do that anymore. The only time I ever save twice in a row now is when I forgot when I saved the first time. Which is a lot, to be fair.
Who? What? Where was I? Oh, Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone and everything, but a good heart nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
Was Tiny from the past, or was he just there? I was starting to wonder if any of like his lackeys in this game were just people from the past, or if he just brought them to the past via time travel. 'Cause I'm pretty sure like most of the antagonists in this game show up in later games anyway. I haven't gotten an invincibility yet. Oh crap, and I never will. So yeah, even though we're in the second world, it's doing the castle again. Is this supposed to be like it's medieval times, I guess? Is this like supposed to be like King Arthur kind of thing? Because there's wizards and whatnot and frogs. God damn it. Hitboxes and depth perception are not good for me today. Yeah, I wonder what these games are like on PS1. I've seen gameplay of the PS1 games. So, you know, I've seen them in action. I haven't played them though. I wonder if they're available on any modern platforms, like the original PS1 versions. I don't know, I feel like, do I have any reason to play them if these remakes exist? And again, I've heard some people who prefer the originals because of their movement or other such things. Like, I think maybe the not the controls, but maybe certain aspects about the physics and the jumping is a little bit different in this version. Like, it's a bit snappier, less floaty, I think people say. But I don't know. I don't really care. If I had grown up playing the originals, then maybe I would have more of an attachment to the original versions. I don't know. A lot of the time when a remake happens, I always just play the remake, even if the original, you know, even for games where I have a big attachment to the original, a lot of the time the remake just replaces it for me. Not all remakes are perfect, but, you know, sometimes it's just very little things that are different. Some people can be very picky when it comes to remakes, and honestly, it's fair, but sometimes I feel like there's a lot of the times people get really antsy about very superficial things with remakes, or just games in general. Yeah, it kind of makes me think about the rumored Ocarina of Time remake, which I am all for, by the way. I've only played Ocarina of Time a couple times, so I don't exactly have this massive nostalgic connection to it. But I do like it. I have played it and I do like it. So I played it once on the GameCube port, like the N64 version with the GameCube port. Oh, there's a crate over there I missed. Okay, let me jump off. And then I played the 3DS version once. Honestly, this entire time I've been wanting them to like port Ocarina of Time, but I would have been happy with them simply just porting the 3DS version to Switch and then call it a day. I would have been fine with that. Like, that's all I really needed. But if a remake is on the table, then sure, go for it. I'm down. I do wonder what it will be like. Will it be... because remakes come in all sorts of different forms. Is it going to be kind of like this game, where it's basically the exact same thing, but it just looks nicer, with some other quality of life whatnots, and maybe some extra features, maybe? Or is it going to be a remake that's, you know, very much reinvents the game and reimagines it and changes all sorts of stuff? Kind of like, you know, the Resident Evil remakes, or, you know, those kinds of games, where you're getting a very different experience. Or will it be something like the Final Fantasy VII remake, where it's basically just a completely different game and it's almost really a sequel in some ways? I don't think it'll be quite like that. I think 7 Remake is a special case in that sense. I can't imagine a ton of other games wanting to go down that route. Not that I think it's a bad route, but it is a very bold one, to say the least. I personally feel like Ocarina of Time remake, I feel like the kind of remake that I would like to see. Because some people are like, what if they just make Ocarina of Time and then Breath of the Wildify it? And make it open, make it work like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I don't think that would work for Ocarina of Time. The reason why I don't think that would work is because the open world aspect is baked into everything about Breath of the Wild, even its story. Like, Breath of the Wild has a pretty simple story where most of the major scenes of the game can be viewed in any order, because they're like, most of the game's story is contained within memories, which again you can view in any order, really. Everything about the game's story that you need to know is explained in the first, like, beginning hours of the game. After that, it doesn't. The rest of the game's plot is just flavor. And, you know, more context, nothing that you absolutely have to know in order to understand everything. And Ocarina of Time's story just isn't like that. It is a game that is intended to be experienced in a linear fashion. I'm about to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Oh, the yellow-coloured gems in this level. Neat. The one in that level before was the red one, I think. Sorry, I'm a little bit sniffy now. Also, now we're in Agrabah. But yeah, I don't see how making Ocarina of Time like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom would work with its story, unless they completely changed the story. But at that point, why bother even making an Ocarina of Time remake? Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm going to be a little bit sniffy. I only ever sneeze when I stream these days. It's really annoying. But yeah, I don't see how they could make an open world Ocarina of Time work in the same way as Breath of the Wild. They could add more open world elements, I suppose. But they can't make it full on, like you can go anywhere and do anything you want in any order level of open world. You know, the game was designed to be experienced in a linear fashion. I think, assuming that the Ocarina of Time remake is real, then the only way, then I think what I'd like to see is just a game that is pretty faithful to the original game. It controls more or less the same and has the same, you know, mechanics and features, but it's just modernized. You know, just touched up. It looks nicer. And, you know, has some quality of life features. Any quality of life features introduced in the 3DS version should be there. And other such things. But for the most part, I think the original experience should be largely intact. And maybe include voice acting. I feel like they could put in voice acting. That might make it a bit more, you know, different from other versions of the game. Like, they don't have to go full-on crazy with the voice acting and, you know, do it again like how Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom had it, where all the major cutscenes are voiced, but not every single dialogue box in the game is voiced. Those can still just be text, but, you know, major events should be voiced, I think, and I think that'd be cool. Again, that would just make it a more worthwhile version that differentiates itself. And then, yeah, all they really have to do aside from that is just make the game look pretty. And it's as simple as that. Okay, I've got to... That's where the spin slide jump comes in handy. So I won't be able to make it up there otherwise. Yeah, Ocarina of Time remake was something that, I feel like an Ocarina of Time remake is one of those things that gets rumored like every other week. Like, it's something like that's been rumored for ages. It's just one of those things that people always talk about. But now it just feels like it makes sense, what with the Switch 2, so they want games to really show off how nice it is on Switch 2. And, you know, rumors aside, just making an Ocarina of Time remake at this point, I don't know, it just makes sense. It just feels believable. I just believe it, even without the rumors. It just sounds like, yeah, I can buy that would happen. Also, they're remaking Star Fox. At least Star Fox and the N64, and apparently the rumors surrounding Ocarina of Time remake also predicted the Star Fox game that got announced recently. So it's like, okay, there's more reason to assume that this is real. Again, rumors aside, I feel like it's just believable anyway. I feel like it just makes sense. Okay, I don't want to touch that nitro. There we go. There's Wumpa Fruits back there. I guess I'll go back there later. Oh look, there's a yellow gem. It's one of the Chaos Emeralds. Okay, so I feel like there must be some kind of secret way to get back there then. There must be some kind of secret path. There's the end of the level over there. Okay, this was the end of the level, but there's you know, the yellow gem. I saw it in the back. And I've got all the crates. It's very obviously back there. Can I, like, go over and up and over? I don't think so. I feel like there has to be some kind of secret platform or something that takes you there. I mean, it looks like I should be able to go up on this roof, but it's a visible wall. Okay, it's to the left here, right? Maybe there's a secret entrance from a different level? Maybe there's something I missed. Backtracking in these games is really uncomfortable because the camera doesn't move. You're not really intended to most of the time, but you know. I don't know. Maybe there's an entrance from a different level that takes you there. These games sometimes do stuff like that, I think. I'm not seeing any secret platforms or anything. It's definitely there. I feel like you'd have to approach it from the left and then go to the right to get the gem. Must be some kind of secret. If I don't figure it out, I'll Google it or whatever. We'll just move on for now. I was able to get the regular gem anyway, so that's something. So yeah, anyway, the idea of an Ocarina of Time remake is exciting. If we get another Nintendo Direct soon, like a proper Nintendo Direct, not just like an indie or a partner showcase or whatever, like a full Nintendo Direct, I wouldn't be too surprised if it gets announced there. I'm surprised that they didn't announce it to coincide with Zelda's like 40th anniversary. That happened last year, I think it was. But I don't know. They wanted to celebrate their special little snowflake Mario instead. Oh yeah, it's the motorbike levels. What time period is this supposed to be anyway? Oh my. So yeah, I'm well excited for the potential of an Ocarina of Time remake. I genuinely hope it happens, and I feel like I'm at this point kind of expecting it. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to get my hopes up. It's not like Ocarina of Time is even like a massive nostalgic game for me. I've only played it a couple times, but I like Zelda games. I like the idea of this Zelda game having like a modernized touch. I considered making a video about it, like my thoughts on an Ocarina of Time remake and what it could be like and what I would personally want it to be like and stuff like that. Okay, I got the gem, but I lost the race. I didn't realize I was actually racing, to be honest. I didn't realize that was a race, I was just kind of driving. But yeah, I want an Ocarina of Time remake. I think it'd be really cool. The Star Fox remake that they announced recently that gives the Ocarina of Time remake rumors a bit more credibility is interesting as well. I've never played a Star Fox game before. So I don't know, but this is the first time where I've ever actually been interested in maybe trying a Star Fox game because the remake looks really pretty and it looks kind of fun, so this is the only time where I've ever found Star Fox interesting. I've never disliked it. Oh wait, I'm not going for the crates this time, am I? I never disliked Star Fox or anything. It's just I generally don't like ship flying levels in games, and that's all that Star Fox is. So yeah, I feel like it's logical to assume that I probably wouldn't be into it, but it looks pretty cool, and it's not even a full price game. So if it was a full price game, then getting it would be out of the question for me. But it seems pretty reasonably priced for what it is, so get out of my way. I would have won that if I hadn't hit him in the back. But yeah, Star Fox. I'm interested to see how that goes. Oh wait, I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. Wait, okay, maybe I can still win. I want to keep using those speed ups, but it's really difficult to turn with those. I feel like I've already lost. I had too much of a slow start. Something popped up on my phone and I got distracted. I know they say you shouldn't be on your phone while you're driving, but... And this is why. Not because it can kill you or whatever, it's because you'll more importantly lose races. I'm just gonna slip through here. Yeah, I don't think I can catch up in time. Yeah, they just get in my way. Ugh. Oh my god, they have the audacity to just run me over. That was always such a pet peeve in, Mario Kart. Not only would they, you know, they hit you with an item and pass you, but they have to, like, bash into you on the way past, and I was like, god, it's so rude. It always annoy the hell out of me. I haven't played Mario Kart in a while. Oh god. I've been recently replaying Kingdom Hearts 2, which is not a shocker at all, but it's just been quite a while since I last did a proper playthrough. Oh my god, this guy is annoying the hell out of me. And the fact that there's no restart button is annoying as well, because I have to quit out and go back in. Yeah, I've been recently replaying Kingdom Hearts 2, because I realized that I haven't done like a proper real playthrough of that game in a while. The last time I played it was when I streamed it, and I did like what I call like a quick playthrough. I didn't even finish that playthrough, but you know, I was just trying to like play the game quickly just for funsies. But before then, like the last time I did like what I consider like a proper playthrough, where I, you know, actually watch the cutscenes and engage with the stuff and do all the extra bosses and whatnot. I think the last time I did all that stuff was when I last streamed it, which was for my old Kingdom Hearts marathon I did a few years ago. So yeah, that was a good few years ago. And I used to play all the Kingdom Hearts games like every year. Like I do like a yearly playthrough of a bunch of the Kingdom Hearts games. Just because I like them. Oh my god, I'm gonna win. I didn't even hit that last dash panel. So yeah, I decided that I wanted to just replay it just for the fun of it. Also, I've been taking the opportunity to make a bunch of save increments at the beginning of every world, because I find that that's really useful for collecting gameplay footage for if I ever want to make a video with Kingdom Hearts 2 footage. It's good to have saves at the beginning of each world so I can get footage of whatever I want. And you know, Kingdom Hearts 2 has 99 save slots, so it's good to use them for something. It's kind of weird. Oh, roast yous. I love that. I feel like games having like 99 save slots is not very common. I don't know why the Kingdom Hearts games would do that for so long. How do they even manage that? I don't exactly know how demanding having that many save slots in a game is, but Kingdom Hearts 3 wasn't able to. It was only able to have like 9 or 10. Which is like a relatively normal amount of save slots. But apparently speedrunners really appreciate having 99 save slots, I guess, so that they can practice specific parts of the game. Without having to play through the whole game in one go to practice. That makes sense, but that's like... The game isn't designed for speedrunners, so they don't have to do that. But I guess, you know, you take what you can get. But yeah, playing through Kingdom Hearts 2 again has actually been a surprising amount of fun. It's one of my favorite games, so I guess it shouldn't be that surprising, but I thought that, you know, a game that I played so many times in my life might, you know, not be all that fun to play after a while. But I'm surprised, I thought maybe that might happen playing it. But, you know, I'm surprised. I got really into it. I was like, okay, this is one of my favorite games for a good reason. It's just really fun to play, even after all this time. And yeah, it's been fun. Because I've been having one of those, like, video game droughts, exactly. Not so much that, because, like, I've got so many games to play on, like, my backlog and stuff that I could play, so it's not like I've run out of games to play. It's more like I'm having trouble finding the motivation to play some games. And also it's difficult because there are a lot of games that I do feel like playing, but I'd prefer to play them on stream at some point. So it makes finding games to play on my own free time a little bit tougher. And I don't remember who I heard this from. I think someone said it on a random Instagram reel. Where it was like, if this is happening to you, then go back to a game that you know you really like and give yourself a little, you know, refresh of a game that you know you like and you know you enjoy. That was crazy. Oh my god. I got Paper Mario'd. Didn't kill me though. I appear to need the purple gem to get through there. Okay. So yeah, I heeded that advice and was like, I feel like playing Kingdom Hearts 2. I also think I might want to 100% the game, because I don't know if I've ever done that, which is surprising for how many times I've played it. Like, I've gotten all the trophies, like I've gotten the Platinum Trophy and stuff, and I've done all the secret bosses and gotten the Ultimate Weapon and stuff countless times. But I don't know if I've ever truly 100%ed the game before, because, like, I don't think getting all the trophies requires you to completely 100% the game. Like, yeah, obviously you have to do a lot, but I don't think you have to do everything. Like completely fill up the journal with all the entries. I don't think I've ever done that, so I think I might want to try, at least, well, I don't know, until I give up, or until I'm like, I don't feel like doing this anymore. I at the very least want to do all the usual stuff that I do in a proper playthrough, like get the ultimate weapon, and that was bullcrap. I was stuck on the wall. Yeah, so I want to do all the usual stuff that I usually do on a proper playthrough, like get the ultimate weapon and do all the secret bosses, because I just like doing that. And getting the ultimate weapon in Kingdom Hearts 2 is really easy, compared to Kingdom Hearts 1. Getting the ultimate weapon in KH2 is way simpler. You just gotta do the stuff. I guess it's a lot easier in the sense that it requires a lot less grinding. And you know, farming and stuff like that. Because in Kingdom Hearts 1 you gotta like farm for rare materials and stuff. And in Kingdom Hearts 2 you don't really have to do that. I mean, you do have to farm for some materials, but it's stuff that you're likely gonna have near the end of the game anyway, so yeah, the game doesn't really ask as much of you. Like, I haven't even started farming for materials for the ultimate weapon yet, and I've actually almost got everything I need anyway, so, which I appreciate. You know, you have to put in the effort, but because I play the game so thoroughly normally anyway, I don't really have to put in that much effort. Okay, I wasn't able to get the gem. I think it's because it's locked behind that purple gem path, so I have to come back with the purple gem. I still don't know how to get the yellow gem either. I'm assuming that there must be a pathway from another level. Toon time. A midnight run. Oh, this is another tiger level. Yeah, so I'm glad that playing Kingdom Hearts 2 again is lifted my spirits a bit. It's good. I guess you can always count on your real favorites. That's good. I do sometimes wonder, because like Kingdom Hearts is my favorite series, and I love it a lot. And I sometimes worry that the games just aren't going to do it for me anymore, but I feel like at this point in my life, I'm pretty locked in, you know. If there's a game that I've liked for this long, then I think I'm probably, you know, in the clear. I was talking about that with my twin the other day, where we were talking about Kingdom Hearts, and I don't know what we were talking about it exactly, but we were just talking about it and stuff that we like, and I was like, hey Grim, I'm glad that you like Kingdom Hearts as much as I do, which makes sense because we're twins and we grew up together, so it's only natural. You see me play the games a lot. And then I expressed like this thing where I was like, it'd be really upsetting if you one day decided that you didn't like the series anymore. And then Grim was like, that's silly, because at the age that we are, and we've played the games for this long, then it's very unlikely that will stop anytime soon. I was like, yeah, good point. Oh my! I got. I'm kind of autopiloting my way through this game and just kind of chilling. It's what I wanted, really. I'm sure the game will require a lot more focus from me at some point. Oh my god. Maybe I should be focusing now. That would probably help, wouldn't it? So when a tiger is involved, then dying is okay, but when a jet ski is involved, you're angry at the player. I see how it is. Did I get all them crates? I sure did. Aw. I definitely prefer the visual style of Crash 4 compared to this game. Not that this game's visuals are bad, it's just Crash 4 has more personality to it, I feel. Like more cartooniness and squash and stretch going on. Okay, boss time. Is it Dingo Dial? You play as this guy in Crash 4 instead of a flamethrower. He has like the poltergust.
Now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine.
G'day, mate. Oh, look, it's a penguin.
Break out the butter. I'm gonna make toast.
Do I break the crystals, or...? I don't have any masks, so if I get hit once, I'm dead. Oh, he breaks them. Whoops, that was stupid. Oh, okay, don't do that. Oh boy. Yeah, I really want to play through the Spyro trilogy again. That was some more games I wanted to play as well as Crash 4. Oi, mate. Yeah, I feel like I should finish my go-through of this Crash trilogy before playing the Spyro trilogy. I don't know if I'll play Spyro first and then Crash 4, or if I'll just go with Crash 4 and then do Spyro later, I don't know. It's not that big a deal. I just kind of... I like doing things in an order. Nice and neat, you know? Cure. Man, the bosses in this game are pretty easy. Actually, the bosses in all these games are pretty easy. Aside from maybe, like, some of the endgame bosses at times. Is this the double jump? Yeah, you get the double jump now. I forget what some of the other powers are. There's like the super spin, there's the bazooka, and then I think there's another one, but I'm not remembering what it is. Excellent. Alright, that's another batch of levels down. We did miss some collectibles though, because we don't have all the gems. I still am not sure about the yellow gem. I mean, there was a purple gem pathway. What's this, where does this take you? Does this take you to that extra level? Yeah. I'll save this level for later. This is like a DLC level that they added in the game. Basically, it wasn't even a level that was in the original version of this game on PS1. They were like, let's make our own completely original level. Just to see if we can, I guess. Okay, now we're on to this one. Dynamite. Another prehistoric level.
Haven't we gotten far for a pair of fuzzy marsupials? I am Dr. Nefarious Tropy.
Entropy, that's what his name
And
was.
the creator of the very time twister machine you see before you. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex have sent me to end this little charade. So you won't be leaving my area with the crystals. I swear it.
His beard was crazy. Oh wait, the hint screen just said something about the yellow gem. Maybe there's a hidden path. Maybe this is the level that has the pterodactyl that carries you away. Like the only secret path that I actually remember in this game. Oh. The hint screen just said something about the yellow gem, I think. It was only at a glance. I think playing this game on PS5 doesn't increase the frame rate, but I think it does make the loading times really quick. Which is nice most of the time, but it means I can't read the hints. I do remember the loading times being quite slow on PS4 though, so I guess I prefer the quicker loading times. Okay, so what I do know... Oh, wait. There's a yellow path here. Is it... Okay, so is it just the yellow path, or is it the yellow gem is here? Maybe it's just the path it was talking about. Egg! Ah, we're on the dino. Do you have to ride the dinosaur? I felt like I could have easily walked around it. This is kind of like Yoshi, now that I think about it. I got him from an egg and everything. Speaking of which, that new Yoshi game comes out really soon. I saw a trailer for it. Advertised just earlier. And it had the release date, and I was like, man, that comes out like this month. Like in like the next week or two. It snuck up on me. I don't think I'll get it though. I mean, if it turns out to be like this really good game, then yeah, I might get it, but it's one of those I'll see what the reviews think kind of games. Also, hi there, Solstix, how's it going? I was thinking about something that you said, Solstix, actually. I think in my last Pokemon stream, you mentioned that, sorry if you don't mind me asking. In my last Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stream, which was the finale, I think you mentioned that you found that those streams, the Pokemon streams, were some of your favorites that I had done recently. So I was wondering why that is. Is it because you enjoy the more like story-heavy stuff and stuff that's more plot-heavy? I'm only asking because I feel like it's worth me knowing. Because I feel like it's worth my while to pick up on what some of my viewers like to see so I can, you know, play more games like it. I think that makes sense to me. I mean, I ultimately want to play games that I want to play. But it helps to know what other people like. But otherwise, hello. I hope you are doing okay on this fine Friday. Oh, this is why you have the super duper belly slam. It's so you can slam on these metal crates. Also, I forgot that I have the double jump. I literally just got it. I forgot I have it. I don't know if the game incentivizes a lot of these power-ups a lot of the time. I don't recall. Sometimes I forget that the double jump is even a power-up. I'm used to it being in Crash Bandicoot 4, in which you have it right from the get-go and the game is very obviously designed around it. Which is a good thing, but it just makes me feel like, oh yeah, it's not even in the first two games, and in the third game it's an unlockable power-up. Kind of just forget about that. Oh, is this the one that takes you? I think this is the one. No, that just killed me. Okay. I feel like one of the pterodactyls like take you to a secret path. I think that's like the only secret that I vaguely remember. I refuse to believe that I'm making that up because it's so specific. No, that killed me too. Man, this game still looks damn good. When did this come out? Like 2016 was it? Like is this HD remastered remake of this trilogy like a decade old at this point? That's pretty nutty. Oh man. It still looks really good. It just goes to show that video game graphics have kind of hit a bit of a peak. Obviously they are getting better over the years, but just not as drastically as they used to, because it still looks really good. Mainly it's, you know, just perfecting it at this point, like performance and stuff. Then again, these are very simple games, aren't they? So it's not that... It's not really that... they don't have to worry about making like a giant massive world look really good. It's a fixed camera game and the camera's pretty close in, and it's a PS1 remake, so... Okay, I'm doing good. Yeah, okay. I wasn't able to get the secret, if there even was one. Didn't the pause... Maybe the pause screen or the loading screen was just referring to the secret yellow gem path. I thought it maybe was referring to the fact that there's a yellow gem actually in that level. Or the yellow gem. Let me go back into it and see what it says, because I didn't catch it.
Crash, Coco. If you have already retrieved a levels crystal, then you will find a floating clock when you enter for the second time.
Oh, the time trial.
This floating clock activates time trial mode. Grab it, and the clock will start ticking. Race for the end to get the best time, but beware, some elements will change.
Oh yeah, the loading screen said a path unlocks by getting the yellow gem elsewhere, so I have to get it from somewhere else. I think this was the game that introduced the time trials. I don't think Crash 1 and 2 had them on the PS1. It's something they added with this remake, but Crash 3 did. Oh, the red gem is in this level. Oh wait, if the yellow gem were in that level, then it would show up here. So yeah, that was silly of me. But the red gem is definitely here. Whether or not I can actually get it, we'll have to see. Mystery Dungeon was very fun to watch, maybe because of the specific combination of elements. An interesting story, yet the calm gameplay and the music. Yeah, it was kind of it's kind of the whole package in a lot of ways. Okay. I was thinking about maybe doing another Pokemon randomizer Nuzlocke. I don't know, because I used to do Pokemon randomizer Nuzlocks yearly. I don't know if that would be quite the same thing as the Mystery Dungeon playthrough, though. I don't know if you've been around here long enough to have seen any of my Pokemon Randomizer Nuzlocke streams, because I didn't do one last year because I wanted to take a break from doing them. Because again, it used to be a yearly thing. But I've recently got the itch to do another one. I don't know when exactly, but in the nearish future. Because I have to move out of this room pretty soon for some construction work, and I prefer to do it when I'm back in this room after it's done. I haven't been around that long. I'm trying to remember, because you... Also, it's kind of difficult to remember when people, like, change their usernames, and I know you have in the past. I do remember what your username was, sometimes it's just hard to recall exactly. I also enjoy more action-heavy games, but this one was great. I'm glad that you enjoy Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, because it was a game that I was wanting to stream for a long time, but I just was unsure if anyone would be interested, or maybe it might be too boring. Or maybe I would find it too boring. Because, you know, I liked the game a lot when I was little, but that didn't necessarily mean that I would enjoy the game now. But no, I was pleasantly surprised by how much I enjoyed it. It was a ton of fun. Don't know if I'll stream any of the other Mystery Dungeon games. I feel like that one was the peak of it, so I don't know. Okay, so there's a path to the up. Or a part to the right, but it's blocked. I'm well, though. I was cosplaying at a con today. Oh, cool. What kind of con was it? And who or what were you cosplaying as? That's cool. I've never been to a convention before. I don't really, yeah, I've never really been. My twin has been to a few. They even got me a Keyblade at a convention once, which was nice of them. I still have it. Okay, this is going really badly. I'm just going to do this level over again. I was just about to mention the Keyblade. Yeah, my twin got me a Keyblade. It's on my shelf. Life size among the souls. Yeah, I mean, I guess I have been to a sort of a convention. It wasn't really. It was this thing in London that I went to during college. It was for a college trip, where the idea, it was kind of like a video game showcase kind of place, mainly for indie games, where there was like developers were showing off their games and you could try them out and they'd be looking for feedback and stuff like that. So we went there during a college trip, and I guess that was kind of like a convention. They had a bunch of merchandise and stuff that was on sale. I didn't buy anything because I didn't have any money, but so I guess that was kind of like a con, really. It wasn't called it, though. It wasn't really... I don't know. I guess it kind of counts, I guess. That's the closest thing, anyway, to a convention that I've ever been to. One time I asked my twin if I were to go to a convention who I should cosplay as, and their response was very immediately Emmett from the Lego Movie. Just because they thought that I would do that cosplay very well. It kind of has my hair, right? I just need to like get like a construction outfit and strap a giant brick on my back, and that's it. I would not face paint myself yellow. I don't want to do that. I don't want to look like a Simpson. Funny comparison, yeah. We thought it was really funny at the time. I told my friend that. I told my friend that Grim wanted me to cosplay as Emmett from the Lego Movie, and my friend thought it was hilarious, so that was nice. It was a very quick response from them as well. Like, I was like, who should I cosplay as? And they had that ready to go. I went with a group, which was fun, since it takes some stress away. We got asked for a lot of pictures. Yeah, I hear, like, Grim told me that stuff is very common, where people will just, like, if you're cosplaying, then it's pretty common for people to just come up and ask to take pictures with you. Which I think it will be interesting, because it's like, being asked for someone to take a picture with you when you're not, like, famous or something, it's just a little bit odd to me. But apparently it's pretty normal at a convention, just because you got a cool cosplay. And, you know, you're technically dressed up as a famous person, if you think about it. So. I wouldn't mind cosplaying... Oh, crap. I wouldn't mind cosplaying as, There's a Final Fantasy spin-off that I like, that I haven't played in a long time, but there's a Final Fantasy spin-off that I like called World of Final Fantasy. And the two main protagonists of that game are twins. One male, one female. And I was like to my twin, like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if we cosplayed as the two of them, because they're also twins? And I feel like it would just kind of work. But I don't know. Okay, I'm dying a lot at this level. I want to get to that extra path to the right there, but I don't know how. I have a theory. I think maybe I'm supposed to use this thing and then shoot through it, but I have to get it back there without dying or breaking it. Like that? Oh my god, it's too slow. Oh, you got an ad? Alright. The music here is very calm. Okay. Oh, I'm apparently not allowed to bring it back with me. Okay. Well, maybe there's another way to get there. I think I have to die so I can get that thing to come back. Sorry, I just yawned. This place is cool. Oh, did I just mess something up? I feel like I need to make sure that this vehicle lasts all the way to the end, because there's probably stuff I need to blow up with it. Oh my god. Come on. Okay, so that's the end of the level. I don't understand. I thought there might be some kind of alternate pathway to take you somewhere. Or maybe this is another case where there's some kind of bullcrap secret exit in some other level. Oh, there's the purple gem in that one. Oh my god. Hold on, I'm gonna try again.
So, you pesky...
Backtrack to find the special gem. Oh, I think I might know what to do. Kinda. Maybe. It said, because it just gave me a hint. It just said backtrack to find it. I think I know what to do, because there was at the end of the level there was a detonator. And I think that, like, it wasn't a detonator actually, it was just one of those crate switches that makes the invisible crates visible. And I think that's what I need. So I think I need to hit that at the end of the level and then go back. So I could have done it if I hadn't hit the end of the level. I didn't give it much thought. Also, a big greetings to you, Tiago. How's it going? We were just talking about conventions and stuff. Have you ever been to a convention? Because I have not. Not a proper one, anyway. Also, have you ever cosplayed? I don't think I'd enjoy cosplaying all that much. I mean, it sounds kind of fun, but as long as I don't have to go too crazy with it. Like, I wouldn't want to do my hair. Because hair's a lot of work. I wouldn't want to do, like, face paint or anything either. Like, nothing too crazy. I don't mind wearing an outfit as long as it's relatively comfortable. Hasn't found a good time zone. Just passing by, might return later, no guarantees, but have a good... Yeah, sure thing, Tiago. You take care. Have a good rest of your day, and thanks for stopping by. Have a good... Oh boy. Let me see. Let's see you maybe. Okay, so I need to hit the detonator at the back, or the switch at the back, at the end of the level. I put on a hairband and my head still hurts, yeah. Yeah, it sounds like I wouldn't want to cosplay if it's uncomfortable for me. I wouldn't mind cosplaying as the Knight from Hollow Knight. I think that would be fun. I don't know how I would do that, but I think that might be fun. Okay, I need to hit these crates. Okay, I hit the switch. Now I just need to backtrack to get that alternate pathway, which probably has the gem on it. I saw a Hornet and Knight cosplay. Yeah, I think those would go together quite well. I feel like they would be too difficult to cosplay as. You need to get some kind of helmet or something for like their horns. Other than that, you could do like I mean, for Hornet, you could just get like a big red poncho or something, and like some leggings, and then there you go. Oh, but wait, where am I? Okay, I'm still on the path. Cool. Good thing this game doesn't really have a penalty for dying, aside from losing a life. In Crash Bandicoot 4, if you die too many times, then you lock yourself out of getting collectibles. Thankfully, this game is not like that. Crash Bandicoot 4 is, like, notoriously brutal, way more than any other Crash game. Oh god. How am I supposed to slither through that? Oh my. Let's try that again. Okay, I gotta like slip through these nitro crates. Yeah, there we go. Ah! That I got gravitated into that, okay. I may not reach 99 lives. Yeah, I do feel like I maybe want to go to a convention, or at least some kind of gaming nerd event. At least once in my life. Just to say that I have. Oh my god. One time, my friend, a friend of mine invited me to go to a, to the Sonic Symphony. Sonic the Hedgehog Symphony, that is. And, because he had like a spare ticket, and he asked me if I wanted to go. And I said no. And I regret saying no. It wasn't because I didn't want to go. It was just because I was too nervous, really. And I wasn't sure if I'd be comfortable. But I regret not going. I should have said yes. Oh well, I think I've gotten a bit better at stuff like that recently, so... I mean, I didn't say, like, no. Like, I was polite about it, I think. Yeah, I wish I'd said yes. Okay, this next level is called High Tire. Hold on, I have the red gem now. Wasn't there a level that required the red gem? One of the earlier ones? Also, Solstice, you redeemed a hydrate. Good idea. Yeah, I think there was a gem that required the red gem. Which one was that? I think it was in the first batch of levels. It was this one, right? I think it was the red one. I think it was a red gem platform, I think. Oh yeah, it just said use the red gem. We got the damn red Chaos Emerald. Speaking of Chaos Emeralds, work on my Sonic Generation video has been going pretty good. I had a bit of a delay due to tech problems and mental problems. Saying mental problems makes it sound way more dramatic than it actually is. It's not. I'm working back into the groove, and I made some decent progress the other day. It also occurred to me that the video is probably going to be a lot longer than I thought. Not a lot longer, but because I think the longest video that I've made up to this point is my first video with my the Tasmanian Tiger Opalus video. I think that's my longest one so far, out of all my scripted ones at least. And so I checked the script for that video to see how many pages it was, and it was like 13 or so pages, and the video was like 40 minutes long. And I was like, okay. But then I didn't realize that my script for my Sonic Generations video is longer than that. Like it's 15 pages, so it's like, oh, I was under the impression that it wouldn't be that long. Like it would be like 20, maybe 30 minutes long, the video in total. But no, it appears that it will probably be a bit longer than that, so... Or maybe not, maybe I'll break even, I don't know. But I'm a lot better now. I'm a lot better at getting into a bit of a groove with these things, so... Okay, we're on the secret red gem path. I don't think there are any crates here, because I didn't need to break any crates on this alternate path to get the gem before. I just gotta... I think I just gotta get through this section. Holy! I thought I was gonna get in that lava. Sometimes spinning away enemies in this game looks so violent. Like they really just go flying. Whoops. I've got 2 masks, so I'm pretty good if I get hit. Oh, like that. It's hard to react to stuff when I can't move the camera. Okay, there we go. I'm starting a Tomodachi Life playthrough, although that's the wrong wording. Alright, I assume it's the new one. Yeah, would you consider it a playthrough? It's just kind of a game that you play forever and ever. Yeah, I keep seeing so many clips of that game on my Instagram and stuff like that. People are going nuts for it. It seems really impressive, the amount that you can do in it. Had you not started playing it already? I mean, so many people I know have been playing it, so it's hard for me to keep track of who's who. Anyway, there's a Poipole gem in this level, and apparently it lies at the end of the death route, which I think means that's what the hint just said for the 2 seconds it was on screen, if that. And I think death route means that I have to get to it to a certain point in the level without dying. So let's try and not die, shall we? This place reminds me so much of Agrabah. What year is this game from? I'm not sure. I'm playing a remake. This game was on the PlayStation 1. So we're talking like mid to late 90s for the original version of the game. This remake trilogy came out, I think like maybe 2016, 2017, something like that. I don't remember the exact date, I'm afraid. Could look it up later. Yeah, these games were originally on PS1, but this is a remake of them. Which is why the design may seem kind of old-fashioned. It's very simple. But I like a simple platformer, you know? Okay, is this the death route, or is this just another route? I think the death route has a skull on it, so... But yeah, do you have any idea what kind of characters you're going to populate your island with in Tomodachi Life? If it were me, I'd just make a bunch of video game characters and just see what they do. And then I'll also put myself in there as well, so I can be a little self-insert. Exactly, video game favorites. Wonder who I would have. I mean, most if not all the Kingdom Hearts characters would be a must. I don't know how many Miis you can have. Maybe like Is it like 70 or something? I don't know. Yeah, but I probably have most, if not all, the Kingdom Hearts characters on there, and then I'd also have like Sonic characters in there as well. Maybe some Persona characters. Some Final Fantasies. It'd be difficult to make animal characters, but I'm sure it's doable. Oobada. There's the death route. I got here without dying. Maybe some from shows? Okay. Any idea what shows? I saw someone do some really... Because I see a bunch of like Mii tutorials as well on how to make certain Miis. Saw a bunch for some really creative looking Adventure Time characters. I feel like my concern would be trying to get the art styles of these characters to like go with each other. So I don't know if I'd want all the Miis to look exactly like the characters from their source material, because I feel like I'd want them to still at least kind of look like Miis. Also, is the death route like no good because I died? Oh wait, I don't think it counts because I died in the death route. Okay. Thankfully the game has some decency. It's a magic carpet ride. Okay, is the purple gem on this path? It is, isn't it? I think that's what the hint said. So I think I just have to get to the end of this path. I don't think I've seen any purple gem paths so far, though, so... But hey, I'll be ready for them. I still need to figure out how to get the yellow gem, because I know where it is, I just don't know how to get to it. Hey, Crash 3! Hi there, speaking. How's it going? Yeah, I'm crashing out, you could say. I don't think that's what that means. So hi there, Spirit. Welcome. Long time no see. I'm doing alright, thank you. It was nice of you to ask. Okay, I gotta go back into that level because I didn't get the proper gem. But yeah, it goes well. It goes well. I'm just playing some Crash Bandicoot. He's very Crash Bandicoot. I think I did that joke already, if you can even call it that. Crash Bandicoot, cool. Have you ever played any Crash Bandicoot? I'm not really a massive Crash Bandicoot guy. I haven't played that many of them. It's not like I'm not a fan, it's just I haven't played a lot of the games. I mean, I've played this remake trilogy a few times. This might be only be my second time playing this game, though, judging by the amount of save files that I have, which is, at this point, 2. I also played Crash 4. Oh yeah, and I also played Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled as well. I forgot I played that. I forgot I had that. I enjoyed that. I played through the story mode and it was fun. A good way to get me in on a largely multiplayer focused game is to put in a story mode. That's how you get me on board. No, not at all. I mean, they're pretty fun, and I imagine this remake trilogy goes on sale all the time, so I see it go on sale a lot, so if the mood ever strikes you. They're nothing special, because, like, I mean, I don't know, I feel like some Crash fans would find that a very offensive statement, but they are PS1 games, you know, at their core, so, you know, they're simple. But, hey, a simple game is a good game. I'm good. Getting prepared to have a race with my friend in Mega Man 3 later today. Oh, well, best of luck to you. Hope you win. I've never played a Mega Man game. I was interested in trying Mega Man X, but then I heard someone say that a lot of the Mega Man X games after the first one aren't that great. I don't know if that's true, that's just something I heard. That's just one opinion, so I'm like, what if Mega Man isn't for me? I don't know. There is a new one though, isn't there? They did announce a new Mega Man game. Not that long ago, like a new classic style Mega Man game, which is interesting. Well, maybe I should give that one a go. Simple games are really good anyway, yeah. I like some complex games, you know, RPGs with all sorts of numbers and all that good stuff, but simple games are good too. Sometimes you need some simple gameplay. That's kind of why I'm streaming this now, because felt like playing something more low-key. Well, I haven't lost a speedrun race yet, so I'm sure I got it, yeah. I mean, they don't call you Speed King for nothing, I'm sure. Mega Man Dual Override. Yes, that was it. Isn't it like Mega Man 12, but they're just not calling it that because... I don't know, I guess they're just ditching the numbers. Sometimes, I notice that a lot of series tend to ditch the numbers after a while, because... I feel, and it makes sense why some series do that, because it's like... Once you get to a certain number, the first question on everyone's mind is, do I have to play Mega Man's 1 through 11 in order to understand what's going on? And as far as I can tell, no, you don't. They're mostly standalone. But obviously newcomers don't know that, so... I get the benefit of dropping the number. It kind of makes me wonder if Final Fantasy will ever do that. But I feel like at this point, most people know that Final Fantasy is an anthology series. And none of the games connect. But, I don't know. And then again, the number, like, the big number has a lot of, you know, power to it, you know? Because, I don't know, I feel like having big number just, it's kind of like, whoa. It also makes it abundantly clear that it's a mainline game and not a spin-off. So I don't know, I guess it depends on the series. I remember a lot of people thinking that they would drop the numbers for Kingdom Hearts after 3, but Kingdom Hearts 4 has already been announced, so they're clearly not doing that. Unless, of course, they did change their mind, and they decide to call Kingdom Hearts 4 something different. I don't know. Yes, Mega Man 12. I hope that's a good game. Because I remember when Mega Man 11 came out, like, that game isn't that old. It was on PS4, I think, and that was after, like, a long hiatus as well. I was actually under the impression that after Mega Man 11 that they would make Mega Man games more regularly, but obviously that didn't happen. Yeah, I wonder if maybe I should give Mega Man 11 a go. Is that considered a good one, or is that more of like one of those cases where they go back to the roots and it doesn't quite work out? Because I feel like some series do that. I'm just worried about playing like the older Mega Man games because they might be a bit too dated for me to get into. Not that games that are dated are bad, but... I also hear that Mega Man is just really difficult. Oh dear. Oh, I missed the boost. I'm probably not going to win. For now, I'm just trying to get the gem. This ain't good. It's very difficult to control on these. Oh boy. Oh dear! Damn it. I was trying to really focus for that one. Okay, I'm just going to try again from the beginning. There's nothing really wrong with playing old games. Oh yeah, definitely. I think it depends on the game, really. For me, at least. Because, you know, some games just are not going to be to my taste no matter how old or new they are. So I don't know. I should give Mega Man a go at some point. You know, I did recently play the original, like, some of the first couple Super Mario Brothers games. Like, the first Super Mario Brothers Lost Levels and Mario 2. And I enjoyed those a fair amount, although they were the remade versions from the SNES. But, you know, still pretty old. Actually, I didn't enjoy Super Mario Brothers 2 all that much. That's the, you know, the turnip throwing one. That Super Mario Brothers 2. I actually enjoyed the Lost Levels way more than Super Mario Brothers 2. I thought, because I knew that Super Mario Brothers 2 was kind of divisive. And I was like, well, I've liked divisive games before. So, and I'm generally pretty open-minded, so, when it comes to games, so it's like... I feel like I probably like it. Yeah, no, I did not like it that much. I tried to be positive, but the game was just really irritating for most of it. And nonsensical. But I tried it, so, you know. Okay, that time I made the turn, but it messed me up anyway. These guys just get in my way. Oh my, that is infuriating. How am I supposed to make these turns? I'm trying to brake, but... like, I still can't make the turns. Is there like a drift? Crash kind of automatically drifts after I turn for a while. Ah, they just get in my way. Oh, sucks, bro. I'm just gonna... Okay, I'm gonna just try again. I had a friend of mine come to my stream and ask about the X series. But I told him play whatever catches his eye because everyone has their own opinion. That's solid advice. I mean, I think Mega Man X, you know, caught my eye more than the classic Mega Men. Just because I thought it looked cool and looked a bit more action-packed, I guess. Maybe I should just give Mega Man X a go and see how I feel. I'm sure it's available on modern platforms through various collections, I imagine. Okay, we are focusing. I am focus, forward focus. They just get in my way, don't they? Also, I really cannot make some of these tight turns. It's absurd. Did I just miss a crate? I feel like I missed one of the crates. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm just gonna keep playing as if I got it and hope for the best. Okay, I made the turn. I just had to brake. Hopefully that was faster than going off-road. Oh, I slipped around the car. That was good. That was good. I missed the crate. Okay, I'm just gonna focus on winning the race now. This guy would get his ass out of my face. Okay. Ah! If I had fallen down that pit, I would have been livid. I feel like the time trial for this one is going to be a nightmare. Anyway, I got the crystals, that's fine. I just got to do the level again to get all the crates. They're a crate. Oh, I just realized that the name of this level is Road Crash. I like 60% understand that reference. I feel like a lot of the
Well,
levels.
you crashed a few parties before, but I
I feel
never
like a lot of the
expected you
levels
to
in
make
this
it
game are probably puns.
If you don't turn back,
I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe!
Okay, let's try this again. Oh no, I hit the time whatever. Yeah, of course, they only give you the restart button when you doing the time trial. Okay, I need to get all the crates. So I don't care about winning. I mean, I care about winning a little bit, but if it's between winning and getting a crate, I'll get the crate. I'm noticing that bird flying into that alien sign. I wonder if that's a secret. I wonder if he'll get a new Crash game anytime soon. I mean, I really want a new Spyro game more than a new Crash game. I think Spyro needs his time. Because, you know, after Crash got his remake trilogy, he got a 4th entry, like a new mainline entry, and 2 spin-offs. And Spyro has got none of that. Ow. Cool. I didn't see that. Ow! Noxious. Okay, that's all the crates, I'm pretty sure. There we go, got it. They're both owned by Microsoft, sadly. Yeah, it's tricky stuff. Hopefully someday. Microsoft is weird. I always look at it like this. If someone wants to get into a long-running series, I ask them what type of gameplay style do they like, instead of outright saying, here, try insert game here. That never works. Yeah, that makes sense. I think there are some series where it's probably better that you do start at the beginning, but not all of them, you know? I think that's like going whichever one like catches your eye. Like there are a lot of series where you can just jump in anywhere, you know. For example, as far as Sonic goes, if a newcomer, oh my god, if a newcomer wanted to get into a Sonic game and was like, which game do you think I should try? Which one do you think I'd like? I'd consider that person and their own tastes, assuming I am familiar with their tastes. My go-to answer for people, like, if they prefer 2D games, then I'd recommend one of the 2D ones. If they prefer 3D games, then I'd recommend one of those. It just depends. My go-to answer, my baseline go-to answer for which Sonic game I would recommend for new people, I would say Sonic Generations is probably a really good newcomer Sonic game. Which is funny, because the game is all about the history of the series. So a lot of that might be lost on you. But it's good to get, like, I think it's a good way to, like, get your foot into the series without, like, diving crazy into it, you know? You don't need to know anything about the previous games in order to appreciate or understand Sonic Generations. It's a really fun game on its own anyway. And I find it's very beginner friendly. All of this is in the video I'm working on, which is why it's on my mind. I think it's very beginner friendly. And and you get a good taste of both like the modern stuff and the classic stuff. And then by then, you might have a good idea as to what other games in the series you might like to try. That's my take on it. Also, if you get Sonic Generations nowadays, then you can get Shadow Generations with it, which is like an incredibly good game. So you can only really win. Unless you just find that you hate Sonic. Which is fair. Like, recently, I tried to get my mum into a game. And my mum doesn't really play games, really, aside from, like, mobile games. I don't think she plays Candy Crush, but those kinds of mobile games, you know. But she didn't. She was like, she said she'd be interested in trying a game out. So I tried to think of like a game that I think she might like. So I can, because I remember she played games on the PS2 a lot. Well, not a lot, but like sometimes. Back when I was really little. So I was like, and she seemed to like a lot of platformers, like 3D platformers. Specifically like collectathons, one with some puzzle elements and stuff. So I was like, okay, that gives me a good idea of what she might like. The game that I ultimately decided on having her try was Super Mario Odyssey. I thought that would be a good game to try out because it's open and you can, you know, you have a good amount of freedom as to what objectives you go for. And the gameplay is not too demanding, but you know, there's a lot of nuance to it if you want it. And the game can be challenging, but for the purposes of just getting through it, it's not that hard. And the game is, you know, very accommodating for people. It even has that assist mode, if you want. So I thought that might be good. So I had her play it. I had her play Mario Odyssey, and I sat next to her and watched, and also just kind of gave advice here and there. I didn't like... I wanted to avoid being too backseat heavy, but I was like offering advice, and if she had questions, I would answer. She took to the game a lot better than I expected. And she was remembering... Like, I expected that she might forget certain actions and moves, but not as much as I thought. The game is designed quite well in that sense. It made me appreciate the game's design. One thing that I thought was interesting is that Mario Odyssey has these segments where you go into a wall. It's kind of like The Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds, where you like become a painting and you run along the walls. Mario Odyssey has that, where you turn into like a little pixel sprite and you're running in the walls, and then it turns into a 2D section essentially. I was surprised that my mum actually hated those, or was like really not good at them at all, and just did not like them. Which is funny, because you'd think like a 2D game would be simpler, but I guess it's just not everyone's into the 2D platformers, I guess. Yeah, that was an interesting little experiment, I'd say. It made me wonder if there might be any other kinds of games that my mum might want to try. I considered maybe a Zelda game, because she likes puzzles, and Zelda is very puzzle heavy, but on the other hand, she doesn't really like combat, and Zelda has a lot of combat as well, so that's another reason why I went for Mario Odyssey, because it's the combat in that game it's never anything more complicated than to just jump on the enemy to defeat them. So yeah, I don't know about Zelda. Maybe one of the... I was thinking maybe one of the 2D Zelda games, because the combat is always just hit with sword. But I don't know. How did I get onto that topic? Oh yeah, we were talking about like recommending games to people. I never really recommend games to people that often though, to be honest. I mean, I do like say, hey, this game is good. Sometimes. I never really like insist on it though. I never like, you gotta play this, man. I'm like, play this game, or like I would recommend this game and I think it's really good, but if you don't want to, then that's cool. I don't know. Like, as I've said an egregious amount of times, Kingdom Hearts is my favorite series. But I don't go around recommending it to, like, everybody, because I know it's not gonna be to everyone's tastes. If someone were to be like, if it came up to me and be like, hey, do you think I should try Kingdom Hearts? Do you think I'd like it? I'd be like, yeah, go for it. Like, I could recommend it to anybody if they express an initial interest in it, then I'd 100% recommend it to anybody. But, there has to be that initial interest, I think, before I'd recommend it. And Kingdom Hearts is one of those series where I would recommend starting from the beginning and playing through all of them. Unless you don't care about the story at all, in which case I'd just say go for whichever one catches your eye the most. But, you know, the plot and stuff is a big part of it. I feel like you're missing out on an experience if you don't. But then again, not everyone's into that sort of stuff, so... Anyway, we've got another boss. Entropy.
You little vermin are way too stupid to understand what you're getting yourselves into. This time, you've done it!
This guy I thought was later in the game. Because he's like the secondary antagonist, isn't he? Is he fighting with a tuning fork? I am currently unsure of how to win. Do I just avoid all his attacks, or can I spin back his rockets back at him or something? Oh no, here we are. Okay, it's just avoid his attacks. What's going on? I don't even know what happened there. Was I supposed to stay where I was? I wonder if they'll announce a new Sonic game soon. Assuming that it's like Frontiers 2 or something. I wonder if it's been long enough. There was those rumors about Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition, but I'm thinking that's more likely just a Switch 2 port. If it is just a Switch 2 port, then calling it the Definitive Edition would be weird, because unless it has new content, it's not. On the Switch 2, it wouldn't be the definitive way to play the game. So far, this boss fight is wonderfully easy. Yeah, there we go. Just 3 hits. I'm glad it's not more than 3 hits though, because it wouldn't make it harder really, it'd just make it more tedious. Is this the Super Death Tornado Spin? Spin longer and faster to glide while in the air. Oh yes. Oh wait, I think there was a purple gem path in a previous level, and I've had the purple gem for a while now, I just forgot.
Insignificant morons! By defeating Entropy, you have placed us all in grave danger!
Crash.
Well, you shouldn't have attacked me.
You must realize that this time twister machine is very delicate. Without Dr. Entropy's constant care and control, who knows what it will do?
I'm breaking time or whatever. Yeah, there was a previous level, I think it was one of the desert levels that had a purple gem path on it, I just forgot about it. It was one of the temple levels. There's the yellow gem, still don't know how to get it. Tomb time? Was it tomb time? I think it was tomb time. Hold on, I want to quickly check something on another level though. What was the motorbike level I just did? Yeah, I want to try something. I have a sneaking suspicion. I feel like it's probably wrong though. I just want to try it anyway. I'm looking for that sign that the bird smacks into. This one. Ah! I don't know how, but I somehow remembered that. I thought once I saw that bird smack into the that sign the first time, I like a little memory in my head was like, is that a secret? What an incredibly obscure secret that the loading screen didn't give any hints for, by the way. Also, I'm thinking that this is like the really annoying jet ski level that I vaguely remember as well. So Coco's going to be giving me that angry look a lot, and it's going to annoy me, and I might yell. God, look at the sun, though. Is that a sunrise or a sunset? Probably a sunset, right? It's very parody. So we have to go across this whole gosh darn thing. Yeah, so the physics on this is really weird. Again, you can't break, so you just gotta be really careful, especially around these bombs. It's gonna tap it. Oh, it's damn beautiful here, though. That is such bug snacks. Don't give me that look. It was your fault. Very cartoony looking bombs. I think I gotta hit this ramp from like straight ahead instead of curve, because I think that's what makes me go into the bombs. It's really hard to line it up when I can't control it very well. There we go. There we go, lads. Oh no, there's nitro boxes here. I gotta thread that needle. Okay. I think it's good as long as you're just really, really, really careful. There's got to be a nitro detonator. So maybe I could just not do those and just get the detonator first and then come back. That might make things infinitely more easy and less stressful. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This level seems open enough to where I should be able to do that. Gosh darn, I missed a box. Whoop. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Should be fine. God, the water is beautiful and the sun is beautiful. I always appreciate a good sunset in a video game. Very much so. Them's more nitro crates, so I'm not gonna bother with those right now. Okay, I'm up to 40 lives. Pretty good stack of lives. Maybe I will hit 99 by the end of the game. Crash Bandicoot 4 has a modern mode where it basically just removes the lives, so you have infinite lives. When I played that game, I left the life count on though, because even though I don't think I ever got a game over when I played it, I don't recall. But I like having live counts because I just like collecting lives. I just like seeing the number go up. That's really all there is to it. Them's bombs moving. Okay. That detonator has to be around here somewheres. I think the time trial on this is going to be a nightmare. Thankfully, I think this level has an exploit that allows you to cheese it to the goal. So, but I think maybe the exploit is a little bit tricky to do. So I don't know. Might be worth it though. There's a shack. Okay, we're almost looped around to the beginning. Right. So we're back at the start, and I saw no nitro detonator. What gives? Because there has to be a way to detonate the nitros, otherwise we can't break all the boxes in the level, which is kind of important. So... what are we doing here? Oh wait, is that it over there? Ah, I thought that was a nitro box. No, that's the detonator. Oh man, I've got to thread the needle in through those nitro boxes there. And get the detonator. Oh, they're relatively spaced out. Let's try it. There we go. Okay, now there's only 2 crates remaining, and it's the ones that I missed because of the nitros. Okay, this wasn't too bad. I do think that the time trial for this one is going to be a bit much. But if I can figure out that exploit, it should be a bit easier. There's that other crate. I really ought to not die now. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's bombs though. Okay, that might be a problem. How am I supposed to get that without hitting the bombs? Go really slow? Okay, yeah, go slow. I'm still kind of surprised that I remembered that that secret entrance was there. I wonder if the game gives you any indication at all that it's there. So that level was called Hot Cocoa? Was that level always there? Road crash. No, I don't know. Okay, well, that's cool. I wanted to go do the purple path. Here we are. Yeah, I don't think I was able to get the gem here because I wasn't able to get all the crates because some of them are on the path. And then I think the other gem is also on that path, so let's do it. Oh yeah, I've got the tornado super duper spin. Like from Sonic Underground. What a random thing for me to bring up. I remember I did watch a lot of Sonic Underground once. It wasn't back when it was new. I don't know when that was even, or if I was alive for that, but probably not. But I remember seeing all the episodes of that had just been uploaded onto YouTube, so I watched most of it. I think I watched. I didn't watch all of it though. I think I watched like at least through season 1, unless there was only one season, in which case I guess not. I thought it was funny that that series set up a prophecy, but then the show got cancelled before they could, like, do it. The show just doesn't have an ending, really. Kind of upsetting. I hate to see that when that happens to a show. Stuff like that still happens these days, unfortunately. So far, so good. I like the sound of the death tornado spin. It kind of sounds like a similar noise to when you throw a boomerang in the Thai games. It just hits a little part of my brain, you know. Okay, I got squeezed here. Okay, there it is. I think what I'm going to have to do is take this path and then backtrack through the path and then take the main path again. Backtracking in Crash games is never convenient. But I have the super spin now, so that might make it a bit easier. Whoops. Did the music change when I took the path? I feel like it sounds different now. Oh dear. You're gonna... There we go. Oh, that doesn't stay open forever. Look, it's the gym! Was I maybe supposed to... I'm starting to think I was maybe supposed to go the regular path. Hold on, I'm thinking I was supposed to maybe go down the regular path first and then go back and do the gem path. It's a good thing that there's a checkpoint here, great. So I don't have to redo the whole level. Yeah, I'm starting to think I'm supposed to go down the normal path because I feel like it might be a point of no return. So I think this is the path I'm supposed to backtrack through. So far, so good. Yeah, I think maybe the path connects over here, actually. Maybe this is where... because like, that's the end over there. No, I'm going to backtrack from here, then. Because I think it maybe connects from here. So maybe I was fine before, I don't know. Oh well, would have had to backtrack anyway. Oh dear, that was close. Shouldn't have gone too fast. Damn it! I can't see what's coming. I'm definitely not going to go for 100% with Crash 4 whenever I get to that game. I've never 100%ed that game before because it's, like, sadistic. The amount that they want you to do to get 100% in that game is crazy. Also, they hide crates in very mean ways in that game. Ways that there is absolutely no way you'd figure out without knowing somehow ahead of time. Like hiding them behind walls and like round corners, stuff that is literally outside of camera view. Crazy stuff like that. Still want to play though, because it's still a fun game, even though the 100% process is a lot meaner than other Crash games. Pay no mind to the amount of Wumpa fruits that I possess. Collecting a lot of Wumpa fruits is so satisfying. It's like the subtle vibration in the controller I think helps as well, but it's also just a good sound effect. It's like the good, you know, munch sound. Okay, so the gem I got saved. Oh yeah, this is the main path, so it did just loop around here, okay. So I would have been fine going down that path before. Crap! That should have been the easy part. Oh, now I have to do this again. Oh, I have to do the backtracking stuff again. Ooh. That's what I get for not being careful. Slide through the chocolate. Ah! My bad. I was trying to do a double jump. I forgot that the input for the double jump is quite strict. Like, you don't really get much hang time between doing one jump and the next. If you don't press the double jump button, then no double jump for you. If you don't do it, like, right away. Because some games allow it so that you can do a jump, and then as long as you're in the air at any time, you can do the double jump. But in this game, it's like, you've only got, like, a brief second window after the initial jump to do the double jump, or else you're not doing the double jump. I don't think Crash 4 works that way. I think that game is really lenient with its double jump. Oh man, I got a sympathy mask. Oh well, I'll take it. A little bit of adaptive difficulty. Okay, well, let's do this. It shouldn't be hard. I've actually already done this, I just died. I did the same thing again where I just didn't do the jump. I was trying to do my double jump tornado spin. I think I likely told this story when I streamed the first two games, most likely, but why not? It's not the most interesting story in the world, I guess, but it's one that relates to this game. I remember I got this game during the winter of 20-something or other. I don't remember what year it was. I was still in school, I think. So, God damn it. I'm failing at the easy bit. I was still in secondary school, I think. So, you know, the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy wasn't exactly new. It was maybe like a year or two old by that point. I don't really know. But I don't remember what made me want to get it so out of the blue. But I decided one day that I wanted to get this game. And I wasn't in school that day. I don't know if it was because it was the weekend, or maybe because school was closed. I don't know. But I decided that I wanted to get this game. But and back then, I was very impatient when it came to getting games. Like, if I wanted a game, I wanted it ASAP. So ordering games online was such a chore for me. What's supposed to be really convenient was such a chore because you usually have to, like, wait a few days for it to arrive. These days, if you have, like, Amazon Prime or whatever, you can get it next day for free. Which is handy, but we didn't have that. And I wanted the game right away. I didn't want to order it online and then have to wait a few days to get it. Like, I wanted to play it that day. So I went out, so I braved the cold to go into town, which was like, I don't know, like a 20-minute walk from my house at the time. I don't live there anymore, but at the time. And it was snowing, and I in my mind it felt like a blizzard. I don't think it probably wasn't like a blizzard, but it was snowing fairly heavily and it was kind of windy. I don't know if that really classifies it as a blizzard. I don't know how exactly. I don't know when a snowfall ends up becoming a blizzard. Yeah, I ended up going out in the cold. It was pretty cold. Yeah, just so that I could get Crash Bandicoot. I wasn't even a Crash fan at the time. It was my first, like, experience with the series. I just wanted to... Oh. I just wanted to play him. And I did, and I got home, and I played it and had tons of fun. I remember I played each game to 100% back-to-back within a day. Like, not all the games within a day, but, like, each game on one day. So, like, the day I got the game, I played Crash 1 and beat it to 100%. And then the following day I did the same with Crash 2, and then the following day I did the same with Crash 3. So yeah, these games really aren't that long, and you can beat them in one go, especially because of all the... especially because I wasn't in school, I guess. I guess it must have been a weekend, because I don't think I was in school for the entire duration of my time with it, so... Yes, but that is how I got bit by the Crash Bandicoot bug. There are a bunch of other Crash Bandicoot games that I'd like to play. Like, again, I played this trilogy, I've played Crash 4, and I've also played Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. The only other Crash game that I really want to play is Twin Sanity. Because that game looks like fun. It seems like, you know, the divisive PS2 game, but not as divisive as the first PS2 Crash game. But it still seems like kind of divisive. But everything I've seen about that game makes it look like a lot of fun, and I'd like to try it. But it's not on any modern platforms. It's like still stuck on its original hardware. So, you know, PS2, GameCube, and the original Xbox, I think. And I guess I have a PS2, so I guess I could play it. But I don't know. Okay, we've got a split in the road. Do I go down that path, or do I go down this path? And I'm gonna have to probably backtrack if both of these paths have crates on them, which they do seem to. Oh well, nitro crates go off with a detonator, so it's not quite the same thing. It seems this path required the use of the Death Tornado spin to get to, though. But you're required to have it by this point anyway, so... Okay, there is a bonus path here, so I'm thinking I gotta take this bonus path and then backtrack. Oh, hello. There's two ways to go. Is this the main path? I'm just gonna go back. Okay, this is the main pathway now. Then I guess I can just backtrack here and save me some trouble. Let's get that extra life. There we go. 48 lives. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Having the tornado spin helps, being able to glide around so that you don't have to do quite so much leaps of faith. Okay, yeah, this is the split. Okay. That was a very small little side path. There was like a bonus platform, but it didn't even lead me to a bonus area. It was just a shortcut of sorts. It wasn't even that short, really. The music in this level, I think I don't know if I've mentioned this in previous streams. This has to be the only game in this trilogy that has this music in it. I don't think they reuse music a ton between the games, aside from obvious ones. But the music in these levels, in these, like, I guess these are like Egypt pyramid levels, it reminds me, and this is going to be kind of weird, it reminds me of the music for Club Penguin, but specifically for the... In Club Penguin, there was like a secret spy organization called the Elite Penguin Force, and they had their own theme music. This song in this level reminds me of that theme music. So, yeah, make that as you will. If in the unlikely chance that anybody watching this is even familiar with the Elite Penguin Force theme in Club Penguin, whether due to the online game or the Nintendo DS game, which is where I mainly remember it from, then what the fricky dizzle? Then great. I'm not going to hum it because I'm not very good at singing. I don't think I am. I haven't frankly attempted singing since I was little, so... And that was before my voice changed, so I'm kind of too nervous to try in case I sound awful. Oh, there's a blue gem path, so I can't even 100% this level anyway. Unless, of course, that blue gem path doesn't have any crates on it, which is possible. Although, looking at the amount of crates in this stage, it's likely that it probably does. I'll get all the crates anyway, just in case, but I probably am going to need that blue gem. So breaking crates is fun, why would I not want to? Checkpoint! It's taken me a while to question why they have flamethrowers. That's a bit weird. Okay, how many crates do I have now? 53. Maybe that blue gem path doesn't have any crates on it. I hope so. So I'm a 100% the level on the first go kind of player. But, you know, some games are designed to where you have to come back later, like this one. I mean, a lot of the levels you can 100% in your first go, but not all of them. I wasn't able to get that extra life crate. No. I mean, it broke it, but I wasn't able to get the life. Almost forgot that one. Watch out for them sliding doors. Oh yeah, so this game has this thing where you can spin the Wumpa fruits, and if you spin on them, you knock them away and you don't collect them, which is kind of like the game's way of being like, pay attention, you know, mind what you're spinning. But they removed that from Crash 4, I guess because, I don't know, they thought maybe it's a bit annoying, and it kind of is. I much prefer to be able to collect the collectibles. I think I might need to lower the game's volume a smidge more. Sorry if it's been a bit loud. Those explosions were kind of loud, so... Okay, so I was able to get the gem, that's cool. So whatever that blue gem path was for, it's separate. Okay, what do we got next? So we just did this one, right? Sphinxinator. Bye-bye blimps. This must be another vehicle level, so it's a Coco level. Oh no, it's not Coco, it's just Crash in a plane. That's adorable. Barrel roll, machine gun, air brakes. So what, the plane gets... The plane gets brakes, but the jet ski doesn't. Seems simple enough. Just destroy the blimps. Feels kind of Ratchet and Clank-like. Only with a plane instead of a ship. Spaceship. There's still crates missing. Oh, there's one. Oh wait, I should probably destroy the crate before I take out. Oh wait, there's still another one left. Also, there's another crate as well. Oh no, wait, no, that was the last one. It just did an update. There we go. That was really easy. Okay, bye-bye blimps. That was really quick. I wonder what the time trial for that one's like. Okay, tell no tales. Oh, it's another jet ski level? Got all the vehicle ones now. Okay, another jet ski one. I mean, I'm pretty sure the jet ski level that I did earlier that had all the nitro crates on it was probably the most difficult one of those.
Uka and Dr. Cortex want me to teach you a lesson. Well, I made a few modifications to my mechanics since our last encounter. So back off or be deleted.
Was he in one of the previous games? For some reason I don't remember. Was he in the first game? Well, that was someone else. Okily dokily. Just break the crates. There's 61 in this level. I wonder if I should try and time my acceleration to avoid the cannons, or just wing it. Yeah, okay. That answers my question. Well, now I have a feeling there might be sneaky crates hidden at the back. No, there's not. Yeah, the plane can apparently break, but this thing cannot. I feel like I should go around the island here. Blah blah. I might sneeze again. Oh, we were supposed to go down that way anyway. It led to the same place. Yeah, excuse me. Sneezing a lot today. I think I'm just a generally pretty sneezy person. Nope, missed one. Okay, oh wait, there's lives. How do you get those? They're out of bounds. Oh, these crates would be easy to miss. How do you get those extra lives? That's so weird. Maybe there's some kind of secret that you can, like, not clip out of bounds, but I don't know, there's got to be something to that, I don't know. Maybe there is some kind of secret exit in this level. Maybe they're just there to taunt you. They're just decorative extra lives. Whoops. Yeah, the levels feel like they're getting slightly longer. I feel like the earlier levels are really short. I mean, it makes sense. Okay, we're opened up a bit over here. Yes, which way do I go? It probably all loops around on itself, actually, so I'll just go this way. It's where the magical arrow is telling me to go. I don't see why the arrow is necessary, but I guess these levels are a bit more open to in comparison to the normal levels, so you know, it's just in case. It's harmless, really. Well, there's the crystal. I guess it doesn't loop in on itself. Okay, I'll just go back then. Okay, so there's crates here and back here. Yeah, I guess this is just an optional little dead end area. God damn it, I should have known. That was so easily avoidable. I don't know, I thought I'd just kind of go for it and see what happened. Okay. I'm going to go through that pirate ship path first, because it seems to be a dead end with some stuff to get, so... Still don't know what those extra lives that are out of bounds are about. Yeah, is it so hard to just time it? I should just do that. Yeah, okay, they just wanted you to loop around that pirate ship and then go. Okay. Fair, fair. Okay, they all come out of the cannons in sequence. That was close. I think I nearly got hit by that, but I just went for it anyway. It's hard to stop this thing once you start moving, so sometimes it feels better to just go. Like, there's no brake, so if you want to stop, you just have to let go of the accelerator and hope you don't drift into something. Yeah, I want this. Be getting close. Oh dear. Missed one. Mind the anchor. It's an extra life. Okay, I got all the crates, neat. Yeah, don't know what those extra lives were about. Were they a part of some kind of hidden alternate path or something? Or were they really just there to taunt you? Because that's kind of messed up. Okay, that was Tell No Tales. Future Frenzy. Oh, our first future-themed level. Neat. Okay, I like these kinds of things. I like future stuff. I pretty much prefer it over past stuff. Just aesthetically. It would be a waste to have a time travel game and not have like future themed levels. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Sorry, I got just looking at something, got distracted. Back to the game. Okay, so we got some nitro crates, so we got to get the detonator at the end. It's cool because at some point in the game you get the the bazooka, and that allows you to basically shoot at all the nitro crates instead of having to detonate them with the detonator. I don't know if the game ever requires you to do that though. I'm not sure. Oh, we got some more legit ray tracing going on. Did the PS1 version have like some weird reflective mirror wall? Or is that something they just added to this version because they thought it'd be cool and futuristic? Still haven't figured out how to get that yellow gem. Kind of hoping that would happen upon the answer, but starting to think that maybe it's simply just it was in that level somewhere and I just didn't see it. I mean, I know where it is. I saw it, but I just didn't know how to get to it. And I feel like the way to get to it must be in that level somewhere. I just didn't look hard enough. I don't know. Oh yeah, one of these levels, I don't know which one. It might be the new one, the DLC one. It does this thing where there's a crate that you can only see in the reflection of the mirror, and you have to kick an enemy into it, which is crazy. Oh, there's a bonus path. The loading screen said, oh, hello, what's this? The loading screen said something about the bonus path, so I don't know. Oh, is this like use all your upgrades? They want to, they're like telling you which ones to use. I guess because the game hasn't incentivized their use a ton up to this point, so they're just so that you know what you have in case you've forgotten. Wait, simple. What are these like random, not random, but like scientist guys that show up everywhere in different outfits? I think they've been around since the first Crash game, it's just... they're just his employees, I guess. You just plot them into different outfits. They just look a bit weird. Oh, damn it. Again, I got tripped up by the jump. Because like, the double jump, you really do have to activate it immediately after your first jump or else it doesn't work. There's like a tiny little bit of downtime, but you have to hit it pretty quickly, and sometimes like the input just doesn't register for me. But you know, that's more of a me thing. That's more of a problem with me. there's the detonator. Can I like go past this? Can I like go... Where's the other crate? Is there a secret path somewhere? Whoops. There's so many more crates in this level. Like, I got the nitro detonator, and that didn't really... There's 133 crates in this level. Is there something maybe on top of this, or over here? I like how they have the... Even though they reuse level themes in this game, I like how they at least put them at different times a day. That's always a nice thing that I appreciate. Yeah, there's the end of the level. How do you get all the crates there? Is there maybe a... I didn't see any colored gem platforms or anything. There is another gem in that level, so there must be some kind of alternate path or shortcut, or maybe a path from a different level that goes into it. I am unsure, but... Oh wait, what does the loading screen say? I didn't catch it again. Well, let me leave it and then come back so I can read what the loading screen hint is, because I feel like it might be important. Future Frenzy. Alright, pay attention. It says... Bonus round doesn't have hints on what powers to use. Oh no, that's incredibly obvious. Okay, let me just run through the level again then, because maybe there was some kind of optional area that I missed. I did do, like, the bonus, like, area with the power-ups, so maybe there's more than just that. I didn't see any colored platforms or anything, though. And, yeah, we got rid of all the nitros with the detonator. So what gives? I'm feeling like there must be some kind of secret, obscure... thing that we gotta do. Just a hunch. Okay, so we're here. Is there anything hidden here? I mean, the formation of these crates is kind of weird. Is there something to do with these? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to drop down somewhere. Like, there's a secret hidden path if you drop down off a cliff or something. Like, down here. I don't know. There's no, like, real indication that there's anything down there, though, is the thing. There's no hint, level design hint, to indicate that there's something there. Like, I've got 33, so there's 100 more crates in this entire level. Like, drop down here? I feel like if I had to drop down there, there'd be some kind of clear sign. Like Wumba fruits, or an arrow. So, like, it would be a lot clearer, because that's so random. Unless, I feel like it's possible that there might be some kind of secret path to this level from another level. That happens sometimes, I think. Right, here's that bonus platform that I did before. So I went on here. then it just takes you down here, and then you do this. There's only 19 crates here, and I got all these the last time, so I'm not sure. The sound effect of breaking crates is really satisfying too. That's a very important part of the game, so it's a good thing. Makes sense that they'd make it sound really good. Yeah, that's 19 out of 19. That's that bonus platform. And that's the one that the hint on the loading screen is telling you about. So there must be another hidden path or something to do with one of the color gems. I'm not seeing any color gem platforms or pathways though, and those are usually pretty just out in the open. You just need the gem. Yeah, now I'm back here where the nitro crate was. I'm wondering if you can go past the end of the level. I don't know, that's just like a thought that crossed my mind. Like go beyond the level portal, but it seemed like a dead end though. Whoops. Yeah, I feel like there has to be some kind of secret. Something really obscure and hidden that I couldn't possibly find on my own. Or it's something from a later level, in which case it's impossible for me to get as of now. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, wait. So we got the nitro. Maybe there's something that opens up from breaking the nitro crate. I don't know. That would usually be pretty clear though. At the end. I don't think there's any way for me to get over the level portal. So how about I just do some backtracking? Just in case. You never know. It could be as simple as there's just something that opens up only after hitting the nitro crate, only I've no idea what that would even be. The game allows me to go back though, so like that lift, that elevator didn't have to take me back. Whoops. That was close. I don't think there are any crates in the background, like in the mirror's reflection like I thought about earlier. I'm pretty sure that's in a later level. They do just let me use these elevators, so yeah, we've got these Wumpa fruits. Still nothing. I know, I kind of feel like if I was supposed to... Whoops. I thought I could slide under that. I don't know. I'm gonna just leave this level for now. I'll come back to it later. Maybe it is something as simple as like a secret path from another level takes you here. That's all I can think of right now. Because if it was anything else other than that, it would probably be a lot clearer. Maybe, I don't know. With this game, it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, there's like a good 40 or so extra crates unaccounted for in some kind of alternate path, so we'll just leave them for now. Future Frenzy, yeah, so no gems for that. Tomb Wader. Tomb Wader. Also, there is a bot in the chat. Let me deal with that real quick. Gosh, I sure do wonder what the name of this level is a reference to. Just kidding, I already know. So Tomb Raider had to have been a thing by the time this game came out. I guess they're all PS1 games, so... Why is it called Tomb Raider with a W? Is it because of the water? Like you wade through the water? Is that it? I mean, that would make sense. That explain why there's water. Oh, right. For some reason, I forgot that Crash doesn't swim. Are there any games where Crash swims? He does swim when he's in like the scuba diving levels. Because he can't swim on his own without all the necessary gear. What a lame-o. Oh man, I thought I could make it. Okay. See, we're learning. Every death is a learning experience. I assume I can walk in the water when it's shallow, so I just gotta time it. This is risky. No, okay, that worked out. I mean, imagine that doing that helps for the speedruns, the time trials. Bonus path, hello. Don't mind if I do. Oh noes! There's a crate under there, okay. It's a good thing that dying in the bonus rounds doesn't really count as a death, really. Just counts as a failure. Okay, so let's not break that, because there's a crate under here. Oh my god, I accidentally did... Instead of jumping on the crate, I did a double jump. My bad. I mistimed my jumps. Why did I do that? I see a crate and I have to just get it. Okay, don't hit the crate. Just go for the crates that are underneath. That's all it takes. Here we go. I almost just died the same way again. Okay. Okay, so think about what you're doing before you do it. How about that? Okay. Oh wow, I didn't even know that was a switch crate because the light on it I can't see, and now I can't even hit these. So I gotta not hit that crate, or do I? I don't know. I don't know if that switch crate activated the nitros or something else. So I might sneeze again. Yeah, oh, that was another sneeze. My bad. There we go. Okay, so I'll hit these, but not the switch. And now hit these? I assume I have to... Oh yeah, I have to detonate them with the TNT. There we go. Okay, this level has 88 crates in them. So far so good. Oh yeah, we still gotta wade through the water. Oh, the bugs fly up of the water. That's fun. The beetles. They remind me of like the what are they? The pill bugs in Pikmin? Something like that. so the crates float. I really want to jump on the crates while they're on the water, and then just jump to the platform here, but it's pretty risky, unnecessarily risky. I don't need to take that risk. If you're a time trial, that might be more of a strategy, but I don't think I should do that. Wait, is this a death route? Did I get here without dying? I died on the bonus round, but you know, you're allowed to die on those. Alright, neat. Also, this looks like... No, that's a dead end. Okay. Is this a case where I have to backtrack after this and get back on the main path? Might just be nitro crates here. I was very tempted to spin across this room. Okay, there was no crates here aside from the nitro ones, so this might not be necessary to get all the crates. I hope this death platform puts me back to where I was. And it's not just like an alternate path and I have to redo the level all over again. Oh, there's oh! Is that the blue gem? I didn't know this level had a gem in it. A colored gem. I guess I didn't pay attention when I entered the level, because I usually tell you. I'm almost confident that I have seen a blue gem platform before, but I have no idea what level it was, so... I think I'm going to wait until I have the remaining colored gems and then backtrack, just to save me some time, I think. Probably better than what I was doing. Okay, I need to do this level again. I need to be a tomb wader once again. I need to wade this tomb. Okay, I gotta do the bonus platform malarkey and all that again. Now I'm going pretty fast. Okay, to get through that shield, you just gotta kick him. Just shin kick him, easy. Why do I do these things? I can't just stop and look and listen for a split second, can I? I'm too impatient to just wait for all the crates to fill up before running over them. Ugh. I'm only no one to blame but myself for that one. Most of the things that happen is mostly my fault, mostly. Okay, we hit this, and we hit this. This isn't hard now that I know what to do, so... Whoops. Destroying those crates counted, right? Like it's not like it doesn't count once I hit the platform. It's, you know, it's fine. They did. I destroyed them. I saw them get destroyed. It's fine, right? Blah blah blah. Gosh, that was close. Okay, this is where the death platform was, so I'm just going to ignore it this time, because I got the stuff. The only crates that are on that death platform are the nitro ones, and they'll get detonated, so... No need to worry about them. Am I able to stand on those platforms that are sticking out and not drown? I better not risk it. Unnecessary risk. Okay, so we got the crystal. Now we've just got to get to the end and get all the crates. They are a crate. Oh my god, I nearly fell. Saved it though. Oh, I missed that one. Let me get that. That was an unnecessary risk. I didn't have to do that. I could have waited for the water to go down, but I did it anyway, and I did it successfully, so it's fine. I'm just a little bit too impatient. Okay, still a lot of crates left to go. It's kind of hard to tell how high up the water is, because it's kind of, I don't know, it's just, it's incredibly see-through water, so. There we are! Nice! That went relatively smoothly. I even got the colored gem out of it, so neat. Okay, now we got the boss against, what's this guy again? Engine? Just throw up all those gems there. Okay. Dr. Engine. Is this the one where you gotta throw, like, fruits at him or something? Or was that Crash 2?
So, you want to go a few rounds? When this is over, we'll see who is obsolete.
Oh no, this is the ship one, and we're Coco, and the ship is pink, because Coco's a girl. That's stupid. I don't know, she has a pink laptop, so she just likes pink, I guess. Am I doing anything? I'm not seeing the health bar go down at all. Oh wait, you have to actually, like, fully destroy the path. It's not a health bar, it's just at health segments. I don't want to jinx it, but so far this boss seems incredibly easy. I can't help but feel like the one from Crash 2 where you got to throw fruits at him was harder than this. I mean, I haven't done the fight, I haven't won the fight yet, but so far it feels pretty easy, so. Like if that's the fight, then yeah, that was really easy. No, is there a phase 2? Oh, we get a little tiger upgrade? Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, there's more to this fight than I thought then. It's weird that Coco does this. Did Coco do this in the original version of Crash 3 on PS1? I don't have a problem with Coco doing this, it's just... Isn't this kind of like a major antagonist? So what's that thing floating in front of me? Ow. Okay, this fight is not as easy as I thought it was. Kind of fun though. I like the sound of stuff getting destroyed. It's quite satisfying. Just like blow up the individual pieces. There we go. Is that it? Let's shoot the earth. Yeah, we've got the fruit bazooka. Fire fruit at a target, hold L2 button to raise gun, to raise gun, aim with directional button. They're kind of abbreviating the text, like hold button and to raise gun. No. Oh wait, I'm actually supposed to fly through that. There we go. Okay, so now we have a gun. That's cool. What more could you want from the game, really?
It's funny how history repeats itself. Yet again, Engine has failed to defeat you.
What? For this we must destroy you!
Oh, my aching head. I'm not feeling myself these days. So the end is in sight. Gather another 5 crystals, and again you will have foiled my plan. Or will you?
He doesn't seem all that into it today. Alright, so I think there's just like one more like batch of levels, so I've gone through this real quick, but there's more to it. Obviously we've got 100% the levels, we've got to do the time trials, and I think there's also an extra world of sorts, an extra zone that unlocks optional after doing this one, so I'm gonna leave it here though today. No, I don't feel like doing a super long stream today, so I'm just gonna leave it here and we can continue with this next time. 48% of the way through, so more or less halfway, so I might be able to do this in 2 streams, but maybe, I don't know, 2.5. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for today. Not really in the mood for a super long one today, so thank you very much for joining me. If you're watching this on the VOD, you're also very much appreciated, I hope you know. I'll be streaming next on Sunday, where I will be probably finishing Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Actually, I don't have all that much to do left in that game in general. So it might be, part of the stream might be Mario Wonder, and then the rest of it might be something else, like Mario Kart, you know, something to pass the time. So join me for that if you'd like, that is on Sunday. And then I should be continuing with more of this next week, most likely on Friday. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Oh, take care, Solstick. Thank you for sticking around. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And as for the rest of you, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe and hope to see you all again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.